song about the idea that freedom is meaningless without responsibility and applying that idea to household chores. We're kids building models of a world that we might want to live in. We're sorting feelings in our stomach. Is this liberation or starvation? But have we made it anywhere at all if the dishes are never done? If we can't live without dishwashers, how would we live without mops? And so you're asking me, who does the dishes after the revolution? Well, I do my own dishes now, I'll do my own dishes then. You know it's always the ones who don't who ask that fucking question. So I don't believe in God, but I'm also not an atheist. You know the universe is chaos, but chaos plays favorites. And you know lately I've been thinking about how I love Jesus. Because Jesus, he wasn't dirty homeless, hippie peace activist. And he said, drop out to find God to anybody who would listen, while turning water into space bags. Turning water into space bags. Turning water into space bags with lowlifes and anarchists. About U.S. presidents, partly, and this one is about the last one that we had. So I dip this pen in arsenic to write a song for every president that won't ever get shot in the face. I wrap these strings in plastic explosives and head down to the courthouse. With one chord I level the place. So but hasn't anybody learned? Don't ever trust a man who plays guitar. The day I rob a bank's the first day I'm not lying to you or me about what I believe. If I die, then let my gravestone read, rest in P-Funk, cause no pulse is no excuse not to dance. If I live, then let my heart be like a beating picket line. I'd sooner see a corpse than see a scab. Oh, but hasn't anybody learned? The last to make the moves, they're the first to say the words. The day I rob a bank's the first day of my life as an honest man. An honest man. The day I rob a bank's the first day of my life as an honest man. An honest man. The day I go to jail trying to rob a bank. The day I finally get what I deserve. And the song's been written since the new guy took charge. I swear that someday I'll tell you without lying, I was born to quit smoking, I was born to quit dying. On that day, not doing heroin will seem easy as pissing. On that day, I'll stop talking so much shit about the government, cause urine speaks louder than words on a politician or on a prison warden. Urine speaks louder than words. stage and pay no attention. While millions get locked in a cage and riots break out in Oakland. Urine speaks louder than words on a prison warden or on a BART policeman. Urine speaks louder than words. Small towns and growing up in them, and
that's what I did.
It's about a depressing.
They still smell funny.
Yeah, they smell weird everywhere. I can't help it. But yeah, this is about a particular conversation I had with someone who was growing up in Wisconsin, and it made me really sad. Well, there's a girl in Rhinelander who needs Kathleen Hanna 'cause she doesn't think that girls can sing rock and roll. Sing rock and roll songs. Well, I don't think they got Bikini Killer records in small town Wisconsin record shops. But that's where they need them now more than ever. So if there's girls still growing up in this world to believe they can't sing rock and roll, I don't want to live in this world anymore. You know I don't want to live in this world anymore. Hey, back! Any particular ones that they want to hear? Okay. Yeah, I can play. What's up? Play some Weezer. I don't know. I could play a cover song by a cock rock band.
Yeah.
Poison. Because like it's a game. You know, people have to help me with it, otherwise it doesn't really work. But
Song.
Well, it's a song based on a Mississippi John Hurt song.
Oh, play it.
The idea of it is that people help me make it up as we go along. But if people are ready to do that, then we should do it.
Do it.
It's kind of hard. All right, I'm gonna save that one until the end. I'll play a couple more songs, and then we'll try that one out. All right, I'll play a song about being very shy, which I am a large portion of. Really? Yeah. Tonight I'm an alley cat, yeah. More afraid of you than you are of me. But if you leave some food out on the porch, I might stay till there's nothing left to eat. I'd be sitting alone at a lunch table in high school if I wasn't sitting alone at a punk show in Asheville. Hey, hey, hey. Tonight the upper left-hand side of my chest has a hole as big as the one in my pockets. I might have kissed you wearing a bulletproof vest, but hell, you kiss like a rocket. I'd be a teenage virgin, jerking off in my bedroom, if I wasn't a 20-year-old virgin that doesn't have a bedroom. Hey, hey, hey. Woo. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. People want to try this ain't nobody's business jam, then I think we should do it.
Yeah.
The structure of the song will become clear very quickly. Yes. And then, you know, anyone who wants to just take their turn and sing their verse. All right, this is based on a song by my man Mississippi John Hurt, who was like punk as fuck before punk rock existed, like decades.
What's punk rock?
I don't know. Nobody knows. We're all part of it somehow, but I don't think any of us know where exactly. I said it ain't nobody's goddamn business how my baby treats me. Ain't nobody's business but my own. Well, one of these days I'm gonna wake up crazy, I'll grab my gun and kill my baby. It ain't nobody's business but my own. I said one of these days I'm gonna wake up crazy, I'll grab my gun and kill my baby, and it ain't nobody's business but my own. Alright, anyone's turn.
One of these days I'm gonna move out west, into my bed.
It ain't nobody's business but my own. One of these days I'll drink a space back smoothie. When I puke, it'll look like a zombie movie. Business but my own.
One of these days I'm gonna put my thumb out. I'm gonna go down the highway and it's nobody's business but my fucking own.
Da 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 da. Ain't nobody's business but my own. I said one of these days I'm gonna get a drum lesson, but until then I fucking hope you put up with my mess, because it ain't nobody's business but my own.
One of these days I'm gonna do a skateboard trick. And here I'm gonna suck my own dick.
One of these days we'll beat all the cops, and when the fun starts, it'll never stop. Nobody's business but my own.
Damn, keep 20 up.
Da 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 da. It ain't nobody's business but my own. One of these days gonna wake up crazy, grab my gun, kill my baby, and it ain't nobody's business but my own. I said one of these days gonna wake up crazy, grab my gun, kill my baby, ain't nobody's business but my own. Thank you very much for trying a social experiment with me.
That was wonderful. Awesome.
I'm gonna end with a song that is really long, but I like playing it, so I'm going.
Yes.
Yeah. I swear I'll run away from every home I ever have. So I'll build a new house in every town I pass. And maybe then I won't always feel lost or trapped. When I was growing up, I was the smartest guy. That was just because I didn't know any kids. All I know is now I feel the opposite. Like if you don't want to work, and that becomes your job, there's a lot of overtime, and there's not many days off. I hope you know that I'm not trying to complain. It just gets hard to explain to people that I know, or the kids who come to shows, that I just don't want to talk about the office today. I've been watching friends go from being pessimists to work at home archaeologists. They dig skin deep, they work hard every day on burying their arms for a pain do that maybe they forgot. And the cops say it's a crime for people like me and those friends of mine who wanna die. Like my neighbor in St. Pete, she's been on house arrest down here. If she tries to leave her yard, they'll lock her in a cage for years. 'Cause sometimes she wants to die. And she shoots dope when she thinks she can die. And the law, it caught her one too many times. Shooting dope when she thought that she could die. We're building a new world, all of my friends and me. It's not an exact science yet, but we have the technology. Now all we need is an economy where everybody finally will get enough to eat. Even the suburbs know power is getting too crooked to stand on its own feet for much longer than it has. So I don't want to kill a cop. What I want is neighborhoods where they don't have to get called when the shit goes down. 'Cause our friends, they are enough, and our neighbors have enough.
Yeah.
And finally we're enough. 'Cause our friends, they are enough, and our neighbors are enough. And finally we're enough. Please help me be, please help me be, please help me be enough. Fuck the law, 'cause we're enough. Fuck the boss, 'cause we're enough. Fuck Microsoft, 'cause we're enough. Fuck owning stocks, 'cause we're enough. Fuck you, 'cause we're enough. Yeah. Fuck moving to Portland, 'cause we're enough. Fuck the class, 'cause we're enough. Fuck Marshall Stacks, 'cause we're enough. Quit what you don't love, 'cause we're enough. Live as you make it up, 'cause we're enough. You'll never go without, 'cause we're enough. We'll find a house, 'cause we're enough. We'll slam some dunks, 'cause we're enough. We'll grow some food, 'cause we're enough. Can I throw some herb too? Don't be afraid, 'cause we're enough. You'll always be okay, because we'll always be enough.
Yes, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain who can't correctly press his own fucking Stream Deck buttons. Apparently they're protesting in Ecuador and they're rounding people up. Just FYI. Oh, for fuck's sake. Really? Like right out of the gate? Are you pro-choice and have you seen the ways abortions have been performed? I grew up in hospitals. My mom's a lifelong nurse. Grew up all around the healthcare industry. Not only have I known people who have had abortions performed, I've been in and around clinics that perform those sorts of healthcare procedures. Yes, I'm pro-choice. Yes, I've seen how abortions are performed. Yes, I believe human autonomy is tantamount in this instance. And yes, I don't give two shits about that little fucking parasite and parasitic cluster of cells that you want to call a human being. Anyway. So anyway, there's a MAGA 88 biker convoy happening on Juneteenth, because of course they are. Because of course there are. Anyway, as I was saying, there's protests happening in Ecuador, and they're like grabbing people and disappearing them off the streets. I can show you at least one piece of footage and like the initial sort of like what's going around. So in la Avenida Patria, so on Patria Avenue, they're detaining our companions who are protesting peacefully. Maximum spread. So anyway. Two weeks. Try forever. That's in Quito, by the way. Yeah, that's happening in Quito, in Ecuador. Of course, most North Americans don't give two shits, nor do they know anything about fucking Latin American politics. Anyway. What's up, Got? Anyway, what do I want to talk about? Florida pissed off the Jews. Florida has riled a sleeping giant. Synagogue has filed suit against Florida, saying that their abortion legislation impinges upon their religious freedom. So, good luck. Nice, got punk. Isn't that like half the Florida population? Yes. Yes. And they're usually fairly well-to-do, white-collar professionals from up north. Really, with her? Yeah. No, you can sue just about anybody. Federal government has so many fucking contingencies, though. So many protections. Governance in general has a lot of protections against lawsuits. So, China, specifically the Chinese dictator, the Chinese Prime Minister Xi Jinping, has officially signed a directive that will allow the Chinese government to utilize its military for, quote, non-war purposes. You know. Good luck. Taiwan especially, probably. You know, anything in the South China Sea, definitely going to get interesting. But, yeah. So China officially can use their military for reasons. Just reasons. Oh, they could already do, like, military actions and shit, Beast. We're talking, like, now they can use their fucking military for a supermarket run, basically. But hey, you know, they're totally communist. They're going to turn their... Watch China turns their military into a PMC. Watch. Watch. They'll start contracting out to like some mega corporation for some huge event, like some like Olympic or some sporting event or some shit like that. They'll contract out the military in that instance, and then slowly but surely China will just morph their military into a private military contractor. Watch. Oh, I am dry. Give me a second. Deserts, man. Deserts. A lot of dry air. Bet Russia wishes they had enough money left to hire them. Oh, yeah. Yep. Gotta moisturize, man. Gotta moisturize. So, speaking of insane Asian countries, canceled. Speaking of insane Asian countries, it's like when the local firemen take on the fire trucks for grocery shopping, except with authoritarian soldiers who will follow orders without a second thought. What could go wrong? I mean, we'd happily trade that. We'd happily. Japan has made online insults punishable by 1 year in prison. Public, I don't know what you're talking about. I've got nothing but compliments on this insane hair. Yeah. So, yeah, Japan has made online insults punishable by 1 year by 1 year in prison. I'm gonna move to Japan so I can charge public. Yep. I'm moving to Japan so I can charge public under this new law. How dare you insult my gorgeous hair, public? You're going to jail, bitch. You're going to jail. I'm gonna fucking send you a free plane ticket to Japan just to trick you into jail. 300,000 yen, about $2,200, and up to a year in jail. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen your hair, public. When does my emo album drop? Emo's after me. When I came up, emo wasn't a thing. We had goth, but we didn't have emo yet. Because it doesn't exist and I hate it. How do you hate something that doesn't exist, or do you hate it because it doesn't exist? So they just want to make their issues worse. Can't fuck if you're in jail for profanity. That's not like they're fucking anyway. The jail's not gonna slow them down any. The fucking... Yeah. Let's see. Insults are defined as publicly demeaning someone's social standing without referring to specific facts about them or a specific action, according to the Ministry of Justice. Different to defamation, defined as publicly demeaning someone while pointing to specific facts. Both punishable under law. Christian said, hey, God knows why I'm an atheist. Atheist. Logic lines up. How much do you want to bet this could be selectively enforced? No. Really, Caboose? You don't say. I don't know. That might be money I'd take. Oh, video gold. I don't, what does that mean? Fucking means Xi Jinping is the exact same fucking as any other politician on a global scale. He fucking is duplicitous and will turn around and say to his constituents exactly what they want to hear, no matter what he's actually doing. He's a fucking politician. He's a liberal politician at that. China is, we were talking about Xi Jinping earlier, because they have declared, they've decided that they're going to use their military for non-war purposes. So there's a dual conversation happening. That was probably took video a second to type out. And then after that was the conversation about Japan making insulting people online illegal. So, it's up to you. Ah. Fuck you, Japan. You mean like typo negative when you say goth? I mean, the only typo negative that ever made it into my world would have been on the Mortal Kombat soundtrack. Mortal Kombat typo negative. I can type today. Jesus Christ, I'm on a fucking roll. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So it was. Yeah, typo negative was on the fucking Mortal Kombat soundtrack. What song was it? I forget. Don't even remember it. Anyway, no, Karina, not like any particular band. We had fucking doofus, we had goofy motherfuckers dressed up in white face paint, dark black hair, and fucking trench coats like the weirdos that goth people are. There. I fucking said it. Fucking goth was weird, emo's fucking weirder and sadder. Fucking Carpe remembers. Carpe remembers. Carpe was there. Carpe was there in the fucking before times. Oh. Alright, AJ. And the hair was dyed 30 minutes before the bus arrived. Fuck yeah, it was. AJ was an emo boy, because AJ's young. Fucking got bung. I remember trench coats. Yep. Oh. Me too. With Kool-Aid. Well, that's not how you got black hair. You couldn't get black hair out of Kool-Aid. You had to actually use something. But yeah, any of the rainbow colors, yeah, you used Kool-Aid your first time. That shouldn't be in high school though. The first time you used Kool-Aid to dye your hair should have been in middle school at the latest. Yeah, that should have been your latest for Kool-Aid dyeing your hair was middle school. Ideally elementary school. But I understand some people's communities and schools sucked ass. So, like, but, you know, latest you should have been dyeing your hair with Kool-Aid was middle school. If you were dyeing your hair with Kool-Aid in high school, you've seen Sharpies used online, Crimson? Dear sweet Jesus. I'm weird and sad. Have I been emo all this time? Puka, maybe. Manic Panic was what you should have been using by high school, yeah. Which is also a garbage hair dye. Interesting. I wore a trench coat, but I'm blonde, so I think it gives off different vibes. Yeah, so this is what it is. Oh, I remember people thinking Good Charlotte was hardcore punk. I mean, they were pop punk, Canadian pop punk at that, right? Good Charlotte was Canadian? Or is that Sum 41? Or is that both of them? Waldorf, Maryland. So it would have been Sum 41, that's the Canadians. All right. It fades fast, comes off on a pillowcase, and is overpriced, but you can buy it at Hot Topic. The Sharpie bath that Homestuck fandom tried to do for cosplay. Okay. I mean, I can't show some of those photos. Crimson, thank you for, like, I guess showing me something that I've never seen or heard. Like that particular string of sentences and string of words had never come together for me before. And I've never put them into a search engine before and never looked at the images that came out. So, you know, yeah. That Homestuck shit is special, isn't it? I'm not going anywhere near the fucking Homestuck rabbit hole because I know I've had a fucking like a Medium article as a summary of Homestuck before, like trying to like, what the fuck is this even about? Because all you fuckers are so goddamn weird. Nobody can keep it straight. Dude, Ancom, Homestuck is just this bizarre fucking webcomic whose fandom got entirely too into it. Entirely. And when I say this, I'm measuring this against like anime and manga fans and shit like that. And like furries and like the people who take things very like seriously, right? The Homestuck fandom like really got into it. So yeah. Caboose, don't fuck with the Homestuck fandom. They're mentally ill. I wasn't gonna say it, but they're fucking batshit insane. They're like, it's not that the Homestuck. I think the Homestuck like series just apparently attracts people with mental illness. It's just like that. It's just fucking bait for people with fucked up brains. It's like, come on, come on. Do you hear voices? Do you have reality solubility? Do you have delusions of grandeur? How about paranoia? All of the above? Come on in. The Homestuck fandom welcomes you. Fucking dude, Homestuck, like from what I could tell, I've read about it. I've never fucking gotten into it because I don't tempt fate like that. Because apparently because I don't know if the mental illness actually does come before or after the Homestuck fandom happens. But all I know is that there seems to be a Venn diagram overlap that is so complete it looks like a circle. Oh, no, public. No, it really can't. Like those bronies would be Rick and Morty and Undertale can't. Bronies can't. Bronies might be in the conversation. Dude, Homestuck people get intense. Intense. Fuck you too. Hey, Hey, just calling it like I see it. Fucking you fuckers are weird as all fuck. Dude, Homestuck is weird as shit. And it doesn't help your stories like the absolute least, like, it's the most convoluted story in existence, I think. Bronies had us beat. I got into it, but I also don't socialize. So I avoided the crazy, says Crimson. Fuck Homestuck, fuck K-pop. Fuck that Minecraft dream guy. Setting the timer until I get swatted. Oh, God. Yeah, why is K-pop so fucking weird? They do good things, though. Like, the K-pop fandom, like, isn't there, like, a group? It's the fucking BTS or whatever the fuck. I don't know if they're K-pop, but don't they do, like, something? Don't they, like, combat, like, white nationalism online or some shit like that? Like, I seem to recall, like, K-pop fans like to fuck with douchebags, and I forget who they fuck with. BTS fans fucked over a Trump rally. Yeah, like I seem to recall BTS fans are pretty intense, dude. Fucking all those K-pop, J-pop fans are really intense. Like, get plastic surgery intense. They're intense. Yeah. That person, as in one, as in singular. Yes. K-pop definitely hasn't inspired an entire world of plastic surgery due to their rampant use of it within the industry. Oh, look, just page after page after page of K-pop stars before and after their plastic surgery. Most famous K-pop plastic surgeries in South Korea. Oh, that's the Seoul Medical Guide for most famous K-pop plastic surgeries in South Korea, 2021. That's an actual medical guide. 10 shocking Korean idol plastic surgery transformations. The rise of K-pop in Korea's obsession with plastic surgery. Seoul School of Performing Arts. Let's see, what do we have? Do we have... Oh, Jesus. Is this... Holy shit. Wait, South Korea is... Wait, are they beating us? They're beating us by miles. Plastic surgery has increased in Korea. According to The Economist, it's currently the most cosmetically enhanced nation on the globe, surpassing the US, Brazil, and even Italy in procedures. What's more startling, however, is the age of the patients that are finding their way to the plastic surgeons. Just 10 years ago, the majority of those having plastic surgery were in their 20s and early 30s. But according to a survey conducted just last year, Korea's Jungang Daily found that 41.4% of teenagers wanted to have plastic surgery for beauty. According to the survey, this percentage was 10 points higher than for those in their 20s and 20 points higher than those in their 30s. South Korea has the most plastic surgery on the planet, And it has the youngest fucking rates of wanting to have plastic surgery for purely for beauty or aesthetic purposes. And if you tell me K-pop doesn't have anything to do with that, go fuck yourself. That's all media. That's all media. I would argue 90% of that is K-pop. And then the other 10 probably like soap operas and general media representation. Jesus. I'm against plastic surgery for fucking teenagers. I'm against creating a standard of beauty that when you're 14, you're like, I want major reconstructive surgery on my face. For my graduation present, Dad, can you get me a nose job and a tit job? How about we just, you know, fix our beauty standards rather than subject fucking 12-year-olds and shit to life-changing, potentially life-ending surgeries? Yeah, these are the number one group in fucking South Korea who wants plastic surgery now are not even 20. That's an unreasonable societal standard of beauty that's being chased, and it's causing mental illness in the children. Like, that's not good. This is as much shit as we give for like keeping up with the Kardashians and like Instagram and all of this shit. Like, apparently South Korea is way worse. Oh yeah, I'm seeing the double eyelid surgery come up immediately. Yeah. Jaw surgery, mandible reduction. Here's a big one, apparently. That's just a stock photo. Oh, the cost of the surgeries. Let's see. Which surgery? There's even a section for the soulguidemedical.com. Which surgery do K-pop idols have the most? Plastic surgeries K-pop idols have the most are double eyelids, rhinoplasty, V-line, jaw, chin, and zygoma, and veneers, just in case. Nah, fuck that. Fuck all that. Yeah, totally normal. Just like all 6 of them. Okay, or 4. Okay, so the all of 6 Bomb. 6 Bomb is a 4-member girl group. Jesus Christ. Previously 6-member. Okay, so it at least made sense at one point.
Six bomb, 6 bomb, 6 bomb, 6 bumpy, 6 bumpy. Yo, 탄탄한 내 얼굴 세계 어디에 내놔도 핵불.
Sorry, kids. I think we just found the source of why all the teenagers in South Korea want plastic surgery. Could it be the rampant glorification of plastic surgery by pop stars? up to and including reveal videos featuring like surgical suites. Jesus Christ. Fuck, we're a sick species. We're fucked. Well. Almost half in a new poll sees likelihood U.S. will cease to be a democracy in the future. Who would have guessed? Wither, to get a minor reduction in the cheekbone wither, or a minor reduction in the jaw, like a millimeter off the jaw, right? You have to create a surgical incision under the jaw. You have to separate the fascia from the underlying bone structure. Then you have to literally grind down the bone and just suture up, just for a little, just a minor reduction. You have to go in there and fucking grind down bone. Just the smallest of reductions. When it comes to plastic surgery, especially facial surgeries, there is no such thing as a minor surgery. It doesn't help that most of their beauty standards are westernized, so most of them will never be able to reach those standards without surgery. Bingos. Yeah, Cassie, they literally use a Dremel. Oh, I'm sure recovery is quite painful as well, but I'm sure they dope them up to high heaven, like most pop stars. Nah, unrealistic beauty standards for children never get weird. Never get weird. Never get weird. Yeah, it's funny how fucking, like, literally grinding your jaw down in public fucking causes trouble eating. 1,500 adults released Wednesday. The eyelid correction, yeah, the double eyelid surgery. The eyelid correction is a bit more, yeah, can we not call it correction? That's, fuck, see that just right there. Knew a Taiwanese woman, whose parents were pushing her to do it on their dime. She found it very hard to resist at times. Like many of her friends, she said it was sad to listen to and fucked up. Yeah. Yes, 100%. Fuck all people who get surgery for any reason, including life saving. That's definitely what I'm saying. When I said K-pop stars and popular culture and media in South Korea are creating unrealistic beauty standards that are leading to teenagers and young children wanting to have aesthetic plastic surgery. What I really actually meant was that trans people who get gender affirming surgery are the worst people possible. That's 100% what I meant. Yes. If God wanted us to have surgery, we'd be a bunch of Edward Scissorhands. Exactly. I wasn't a fan of getting my wisdom teeth removed. I don't think I could hang getting a jawbone removed. Yeah, dude, soccer. It's rough. Hey, anyway, 55% of Democrats and 53% of Republicans surveyed believe the country will likely not remain a democracy one day. I wish they put a fucking cap on. I wish they put a cap on that. 1/4 of those polls said they believe the end of the U.S. democracy is unlikely, and another quarter said they weren't sure. So half were like, probably not. But half were like, yeah, for sure. So yeah, everybody's describing the other side as out of touch, a threat to America, immoral, etc. Oh, I mean, maleficarum. If you break your jaw, your jaw could be wired shut for fucking months. Oh, Fetterman and Josh Shapiro. Fetterman and Josh Shapiro are leading in Pennsylvania, apparently, against Mehmet. And Doug Mastriano. For those of you who know who Mehmet is Dr. Oz. For those of you who didn't know, by the way, Dr. Oz's first name is Mehmet. But yes, apparently Fetterman is leading against Mehmet, and Shapiro is leading against Mastriano. So, how have you been pronouncing Mehmet? I thought his name was Wizarda. Dr. Oz is a meme with a T. Fucking Josh Shapiro, whoever the fuck that is. Me Toad. Yeah, Me Toad. Fucking, it's... Thanks for the follow. Yeah, it's whoever fucking Josh Shapiro is at this point. But, yeah. Fucking Christian Nash. Let me look him up. Josh Shapiro, PA. Who is he? Oh, he's for governor? He's the current sitting Pennsylvania AG. Oh, he's one of these. Oh, lovely. Member of the Democratic Party, previously served in the Pennsylvania House of Representatives and chairman of the Montgomery County Board of Commissioners. He's the Democratic nominee for governor of Pennsylvania. So he would be like against Fetterman, I guess. No, yeah. Me too. No, don't worry. It's not that Shapiro. I know, isn't it a problem having Ben Shapiro running around? Because fucking, dude, his name is so common. Doug whatever is the Christian nationalist. He went to the 6th, took buses as well. Okay, so wait, Doug Mastriano. Okay. So yeah, John Fetterman is leading Mehmet. Josh Shapiro is leading Doug Mastriano. At least in early polling, which early polling is completely deceptive. So yeah, it is what it is. We don't really know. We'll see. Oh god, edge. Oh, you've never heard of another Shapiro? You know I'm a person, and you can ask me that question directly. You don't have to ask Carpe. I hereby deem you my fully authorized public relations representative for these purposes. Feel free to answer as you deem fit, I suppose. New Hong Kong textbooks dropping, everyone. They've erased that Hong Kong was a British colony. We did. Ben Shapiro's dad is a song composer for Hollywood. Ben Shapiro actually is like a Hollywood. He's not elite. His parents aren't elitists. But like he is of Hollywood. He went to like Hollywood High, and he was an aspiring film writer. Sorry. He was an aspiring scriptwriter. God, I wish I could find that original script that got him booted out of Hollywood. That thing's got to be amazing. Dude, after that book he wrote, that original script, I would kill to see that script that got him laughed out of Hollywood. What's up, your resolution? The DDS who installed your bridge was a Robert Shapiro. Yeah, dude, Shapiros are all over the place. Oh, soccer. Ben Shapiro is one of the greatest writers to ever grace a piece of paper with a pen. It's amazing. You just planted corn in your front yard to piss off your neighbor. Beautiful. That's absolutely fucking beautiful. All right, what was the question? That's a lot. Soccer. Which guy? Which guy? I don't know. Oh. Ben is a reborn Paganini. Go ahead. Ben, why can't people just sell their flooded homes to leave the flooded areas? Shapiro. God, he's fucking dumb. Oh, that or he's a bad actor. Either way. God damn it. There we go. Oh. So. Aquaman's in the market for some formerly coastal property. Yeah, I mean, we covered, oh God, we talked about all of that fucking shit from the weekend. We talked about, Jesus. I mean, do we even need to talk about fucking, I think we've covered all of the gun ownership, defend yourself, watch out for psychopaths. Like, I started doing that years ago now. God damn. Ugh. I think all the LGBT community knows at this point my opinion on the psychopaths we're dealing with now. I mean, see the title. Fucking Christo-fascist nonsense. Let's see. What in the fuck? What in the fuck? Is this a joke? So this definitely is a different person, right? Like this isn't just Ben in makeup and a wig, right?
We have a brand new Daily Wire show. It's titled The Comments Section with Brett Cooper. Brett joins us on the program now. Brett, how are you doing?
I'm great. How about you?
Doing well. So what exactly is the comment section? Why should people give it a listen or a watch?
So the comments section is a social media content review show. You know how you respond to woke TikToks for your YouTube channel? So we are basically doing that, but not just responding to TikToks. We are responding to whatever is going viral on social media, whether that be political news, celebrity news, a ridiculous tweet by a politician. We are responding to it. We are diving into the comment section to see what real people are saying about it, how they are responding. And we're doing it from a younger perspective. We're getting into the nitty gritty. I'm Gen Z, I'm young, so it's a new perspective and a unique point of view.
So it's a great way for people who are younger, maybe the kids of people who are listening to this show, or if you're younger yourself, to engage with political content. I assume that the young people are in fact the target audience.
Yes, exactly. We are hoping to reach a newer demographic, my peers especially. I went to UCLA, much like you, and so I dealt with a lot of leftist peers. Most of my friends growing up were on the left, and I lost a lot of them when I started speaking out. And so in that world, I realized that there was not a lot of entertainment. There was not a lot of social media and internet content that was for more conservative-minded young people. And so I'm excited to be diving in and creating something for them.
So Brett, let's talk a little bit about your background. So for folks who have never seen your stuff before, how did you get into politics? Because that's not how you started.
No, not at all. I was a professional actor for over a decade. I started in theater, worked in Atlanta and New York, then ended up in Los Angeles doing TV and film. And then I graduated from high school when I was 16 and went to UCLA.
How is this another
it was
failed
during
actor?
that time that I stepped away from Hollywood just because of politics. I did not feel like I had a place there, and I was constantly having to compromise my values for my work, which was not something that I was comfortable with. And during the BLM riots and during COVID, I started speaking out and also lost my footing a bit in the industry there because of that.
Yeah, oh yeah,
And
that's
as a result,
definitely...
I started working with PragerU, who is in Los Angeles. And from there, the rest is history. I started writing for the Foundation for Economic Education. I worked for Young Americans for Liberty, and now I'm with Daily Wire.
Well, go check out the comments section today. That is available over at YouTube. You can go subscribe over there. Brett, congratulations on the show, and I'm sure we all look forward to watching it.
Thank you so much, Ben.
I know what you're thinking. It's time to binge some more Ben Shapiro videos.
That's definitely not what I'm thinking, Ben. That's definitely not what I'm thinking. That's definitely not my thinking. It's literally a movement in defense of mediocrity. I fucking hate. Jesus Christ, Carpe. Yeah, they're literally all failed actors. What is the deal with them all being failed actors all the time? Right, too. I suspect a lack of empathy has a lot to do with their inability to be good actors. Oh. I swear it's Ben and Abby's love child. All right. I just... Okay. Sure. Sure. Oh, no. All the comments. All the comments, Crimson. His own people. His own fucking people. His own people. So glad Ben decided to clone himself into a younger generation. Her resemblance to Ben is uncanny. Had she talked as fast as Ben, you might as well call her the female version of Ben. Ben's twin sister got a new show. We're definitely watching. Watching Ben transitioning to Brett while talking to his old pre-recorded clip. Genius. A male and female Ben talking to each other. This is gold. Let's say hypothetically I transition into a woman. You should feel really proud of your daughter. She's doing an awesome job. She looks like she could be Ben's younger sister. Fucking... What's weird is that Brett's voice is exactly what the feminine version of Ben's voice would be. Here's another one. She looks like him. She talks like him. She has the same facial expressions as him. She even sounds like him, but in a more feminine way. Good to see Ben accepting himself and identifying as a woman now. We support you. I'm so happy you finally came out about your transition, Brett. Live your best life. Clever editing. You talking to yourself in drag, but it looks like Brett is some other person. I'm all of the comments. Just all of them. I genuinely thought the thumbnail pic was trying to be funny by de-aging Ben and adding a wig. Ben's daughter grew up so fast. AKA Ben's daughter time traveled. Good for you, Ben. Finally transitioning to be your own, your true self. Again. Little sister. Convinced you were related. Okay, so Brett Cooper. Let's do this. I'm curious. Jesus. Let's do this. His name is Mark Burns, the guy running in South Carolina. Interesting. Okay, Jesus. English major, minor in business. UC Berkeley's Haas School of Business. Raised in Tennessee. Took up residence in Los Angeles at age 10 to further her professional acting career. An ambassador and independent content creator for both PragerU and Turning Point USA. Content manager and writer for Unwoke Narrative. It looks like unwoke narrative has become upward news. Yeah, it looks like wait, was it unwoke narrative? Yeah. Yeah, they've moved over to upward news. Okay, so it is about this. Membership. Yeah, alright. Hey, Cuban Americans and Soros. Books in public schools. I mean, the jazz one is problematic. Seeming it's like that might be a case of abuse. We're not sure yet. I'm noticing a pattern. I'm definitely noticing a pattern. All right. So what were you in? What were you in? What's your... That's it? It was a short. It was uncredited. It was a short. It was a short. Gordon McGibbons. All right, I know that name at least. Hey, that's like a title. Huh. All right.
What is happening? Why are you touching me?
Oh, so sorry. Reflex. I was gonna say grace. Do you mind? Dear Jesus, I know you don't have much time to think about me anymore, and despite my love for you, have seen fit to take the use of my legs. But you have mercifully left me with a working tongue, which I intend to use to enjoy this delicious meal. Thank you, Lord. Amen.
I love the friend just looking around, looking at the phone.
My
Like,
prayer came true!
We'll take this whole column. Thank you.
we'll take this whole
I'm fine
column.
with the chips and the tomato water.
Oh, you're afraid of ethnic food. It's okay. It's just the same 4 ingredients in different combinations.
It's not that. I have this kind of food in Guatemala.
Wait, you've been to Guatemala?
As a kid. You know, missionary work, digging wells, giving out medicine.
Oh, I didn't realize that poor people could also do charity.
Of course, silly. There's always people you can help. And these people are truly poor.
Poorer than you? And you still believe in God? Wow. I mean, sorry. That's great that you help people.
Heather, can I get something off my chest? You know, even though my cable is scrambled, I have seen several segments of the movie Carrie. And so I think I have an idea of where this night is going. I just ask if you're gonna dump some manner of pig blood on me. Please do it after we eat.
What? You think I'm gonna carry you? Why would you think that?
I just assumed
You can see.
Good person, you bitch.
What the fuck did we just watch? What the fuck did we just watch? So she plays like, so she's got a proclivity for playing Christian victimhood roles. That was Heathers. I believe that was a show called Heathers. Was that Heathers? That was Heathers. She's called Trailer Parker. Her character in the show Heathers is called Trailer, Trailer, Parker, Parker. Trailer Parker. That's her character name. She's poor white trash. So she's continuing her acting career on that show she has now. It looks like she's still doing work, actually. Her current is in post-production. Looks like she's starring in it. 500 Fireflies. Newly single dad Daniel moves his teenage daughter June to his small hometown for the summer, only to find out that economic depression and youthful exodus have hit the town hard. As they navigate their own money and relationship troubles, Daniel and June seek new hope and new beginnings in this small town. And she plays June. Trailer. Okay, there's no trailer for this movie, so it is what it is. If only to find out is in the description of a story, I'm sus, says Wither. Fair enough. Oh, I just want to let you guys know, Twitch sent all the streamers a fucking message. Coming soon. Earn a bigger 55% ad revenue split. Head to the ads manager and set your ads to 3 minutes per hour to unlock this rate. So if some of your streamers on Twitch start putting more ads seemingly in their role, it's because they're trying to get 55% of the ad split revenue. So if you start seeing more ads on some of these other streamers' channels and you're wondering why you're seeing more ads, to get the 55% ad split revenue from Twitch, you have to show more ads. So just FYI. And of course, in no way, shape, or form would I ever advocate, because that would be against TOS. I would never advocate for you to pick up pieces of technology that could potentially bypass such systems. That would be complete violation of your terms of service. So specifically, make sure you don't do that. Make sure you do not seek out particular Chrome and Firefox plugins that effectively what they do is they downgrade. Because if you didn't know, on the lowest resolution setting possible, Twitch actually doesn't send the ad to save bandwidth. And so there are plugins that will forcibly set the resolution down to the lowest setting for the ad run time frame. And then after the ad run time frame, what they do is they re-up the resolution to the higher resolution and just bypass those ads. These completely violate Twitch terms of service and can be found generally around GitHub and certain Discord communities and that sort of thing. So you're going to want to avoid those places. That's definitely something you should do, because this completely violates terms of service for Twitch, and I want to make sure that you do not violate Twitch's terms of service. So these are specific actions that you should not undertake. Interesting, Rob. Crick saying about the ads, I have noticed a difference. Yeah, I'm not surprised either. Time to deactivate my GitHub account. Well, Microsoft would have something to say about that. They would rather you stay. Interesting, Rev. Oh, fuck me. I see Universal Discourse fucked off real quick. Hey, Carpe, you still here? Yeah, Carpe's still here. What the fuck was Universal Discourse asking earlier? I didn't pay any attention to it. Yeah, oh yeah. Cupcake. Fucking GitHub is sole property of Microsoft, but they added features for the free accounts. Great. I'm searching it up on GitHub right now to report these despicable people just trying to fuck over Twitch's revenue stream. See, that boy, Caboose. Caboose doing the right thing. Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong one entirely. That's the wrong one entirely. Jesus, I'm on a roll. Okay, close that. Yeah, it was something about like counter extremism, BAC. What the fuck is BAC? I mean, does this streamer, one, by the way, that's just a douchey. Does this streamer, but does this streamer talk about counter extremism, BAC? What the fuck is BAC? Yeah, blood alcohol content. I'm like, counter extremism block work, but I don't know what the fuck BAC is supposed to mean. Oh, I'm sorry your fish is fucking needing some extra love, Zippy. No worries. No worries. Don't ever worry about that. That show was initially cut because it was supposed to come out when Florida school shooting happened, but they pulled it and then canceled altogether. Then brought it back, butchered out the school bomb violence, and aired it over 5 days. Barf. Lovely. Yeah. No idea what that fucker was talking about. Who is Universal Discourse, by the way? What is that? What is that name? Ring familiar. One of my people. Why does that name ring familiar to me? Have we had any extra interactions there? Don't know. Either way, badass crimes. Did you guys see the arson suspect for the Satanic Temple? What he told the police? Wow, there are a lot of ad blockers on GitHub to report. I know. Where do you see this anti-trans frenzy heading? Oh, so what the fuck is BAC? Yeah, I'm going to go with fucking soccer mom here. I'm just going to go with that. Like, where do I see it heading? Violence. It depends. Does Universal Discourse run in the same circles as Lost Sue? Because if so, yeah, we're not going to get along. Nothing against indigenous people, everything against tankies. Sue runs with tankies. Does Universal Discourse run with tankies? If so, well, then we probably won't get along. Car accident, BAC, boring ass chuds. Zippy. Yeah. Puddle, the answer is violence. Yeah, for sure. The answer is violence. The answer is legal pushback, violence, and general disruption, land back. Political setbacks, general violence, violence, and general disruptions in society. Yeah, that's... Dude, everyone public, I just, fucking handful of idiot online leftists, Twitter leftists. Oh God, I was arguing about with LS about the efficacy of Western medicine versus traditional medicine. He accused me of being Eurocentric or some bullshit. Very way back though. Yeah, no, I whatever. Beguiling acoustic comrades. Hey, Skitty, how you doing, Skitty? Yeah. I when he started defending China and Russia over indigenous genocide, right? When Sue started like skating over the amount of indigenous people that were put down like fucking dogs by the USSR and by the CCP, that's where we parted ways. That's when we tapped, because I'm not going to hold my tongue. Dude, the USSR and China, just as fucking genocidal, imperialistic cocks as fucking America ever was. Right? Like, it's all authoritarian bullshit, man. But when you're just like, white people bad, America bad, Russia has to be, like, how, it's just America bad. It's not even white people bad because of fucking Russia. I mean, Jesus, goddamn Christ, they're lily white for the most part. It's like, homie. So apparently, it was the hypocrisy that got me more than anything else. It was the hypocrisy that got me more than anything else, right? Like at the end of the day, it's like why don't the indigenous people of Siberia, as Karina just pointed out, right? Outer Mongolia, fucking why do those indigenous people not matter? Why is it only the Lakota Sioux? Right? Like, why is it only your people that matter? Because when others get genocided, you're fine glossing over that. It's the hypocrisy of it. It was like, you know what? Fuck off. Go hang out with your tankies that believe that it's fine to, genocide people because reasons. Is what it is. It's sad. It's sad. Picking sides in a propaganda fight between states. No thanks. Public, I just stopped going there after that. I know, right? What does someone have? Does someone have a link to an overview of political wings? I mean, tankies and link wing extremists, left libertarians, left, etc. I mean, we could point you to a few things, but the general consensus is you're gonna have to probably read about each individual one. I saw a debate this week with the serfs. I saw a serfs video over the weekend, right? I forget what that was about. And the centrists were like, grooming means indoctrination, not pedophiles. It was copium on high. I mean, serfs. Link-wing extremist sounds like a Zelda fanfic. I mean, obviously it is, Wither. I mean, obviously. I think some people fall for the whole the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Soccer mom, all I have to say is some people fall for, right? That's the some people fall for. It's unseeming. It's unseemly. But I felt vindicated when he finally went mask off. Seen it so many times with black nats who would stand Mugabe because colonization ruined our perfect African communes. Yeah. Yeah, Marcus. Yeah. I've seen it more with the black community than I've seen it with the indigenous community, but I've spent more time with the black community than the indigenous community. So, I mean, that's just a natural side effect, huh? But, yeah. I don't really have any opinions on the serfs. Who knew standing with people who were victims of an imperial power was so hard? What about that? No big war will come because they need us as customers, or they don't need the mass anymore. They can rotate that around. You don't need to do all at once. I feel like most indigenous Americans are willing to admit that cannibalism is bad, okay? Maybe. Indigenous nationalism is a real nuisance. Do you mean nuance or nuisance, Karina? Or maybe both? Let's see. AJ, I used to, and I would still today, but unfortunately, I'm a CIA Angloid operative who apparently, since I believe in, modern medicine, and I also believe more than one group can be genocided in the world, and that, it's not a fucking Olympics hierarchy contest, I'm not allowed in the conversation. Nuance. Yeah. But Karina, you could have also put nuisance and just completely mangled the spelling. So, yeah. People misuse the suffix oid all the time. Yeah, no, don't eat people. Don't eat people. By change, do you mean the money left over when Hassan's done buying a private jet? Because you know that's coming, right? He already rides on them. He's already got his $3 million mansion. He already rides around in Porsches. So, yeah, the surfs are nice. What do you think about Hassan? Will he bring change to us people? Yeah, he'll bring change, all right. Probably 3 pennies and a nickel. Hassan changes nothing. Hassan has the carbon footprint of every one of us combined. Actually, I think that's probably true, Carpe. That's probably true. Hassan actually probably does have the carbon footprint of everybody here right now. Yeah, combined. So. So does he. Fuck off, Fire. Literally somebody just asked about it. Fuck off. Literally somebody just asked. We spent the entire show not mentioning your goddamn sacred cow, and then you walk in like the fucking martyr victim that you want to be for your fucking golden calf idol, immediately bitching about it. Fuck off. You're quickly wearing out your welcome. Very quickly. Somebody literally just asked about him. And you're in here whining like a little bitch about it again. So should I just ignore the questions from chat? Should I just ignore the topics? Is that what you would prefer? Somebody new comes in and has a question? Somebody wants my opinion on something? I should just be, oh, I'm sorry. Firefly Whisperer has a fucking stick up their ass about Hassan, and as such, I'm not allowed to speak on him anymore. Because one little whiny cunt. Fuck off. Jesus goddamn Christ. Everybody, we're changing topics. Everybody, we're changing topics. Fire has decreed that we're not allowed to speak about Hassan ever again. Never again are we to speak about Hassan. So it has been decreed by Firefly Whisperer in chat. Everyone, Hassan is never to be discussed again on this channel because Fire deems it so. So, Zippy, how is your fish Jaws doing? Right? You have a fish called Jaws. Right, Zippy? You said he's got fungus in his tank? How is he doing? Is the fungus being treated correctly? He's a violent, brutal monster that killed his sister. Oh, public, we have no time for nuance. Fire is here now. We spent 20 seconds on Hassan, but we spent 20 minutes bashing on Ben Shapiro. But Fire is here now, fucking public. There is no time for nuance. I believe I think I've seen the fish before. Hang on, there's been posting. Zippy has posted a picture of Jaws before. Zippy, do you want to post another photo, please? Just so I don't have to scroll and look. Because I know you've posted a photo of Jaws. Yes. Good morning, Viva. He's a beta, and apparently it's not fungus, it's bacteria eating his scale. So the tank has been deep cleaned, and he's in separate little jars getting drops. Beta!
Beta! Beta!
Beta! Did everybody see what Cat posted? Where did you put that? There he is. There's Jaws. Dun it, dun it, dun it, dun it, dun it. There's Jaws. Isn't he adorable? Rawr. Rawr. Oh, you're welcome, Zippy. I hope Jaws recovers. I hope Jaws recovers better than cute and so fierce. I hope Jaws recovers better than Hassan did from the tier list, where he wasn't made a top tier fucking streamer, and then he went on a like a 30-minute hissy bitch fit about how another streamer put him on the B tier of his tier list, and then complained to his entire Discord for the better part of a day about it. And somebody had to tell him to stop crying like a little bitch over a tier list made by another streamer for fun. He puts you in B tier because you have no other content than politics. And he's absolutely right, because people only watch you when you cover major political news. You're not good at games, you're not funny, and you only average 20K because you're attractive, and teenage girls watch you for that. Grow a pair. From his own Discord server, by the way. Damn, that's C tier and fucking who's tier list? Honestly, Carpe, I don't know. I don't know. All I know is it got posted to the fucking memes section by Cat, because he got rated lower than Destiny on somebody's tier list. So he lost his mind over it. No, that's exactly, Gord, that's exactly what got him salty, apparently, was the fact that Destiny was higher on the tier list than him. That's literally what pissed him off, was Destiny was higher on the tier list. It totally just fucking twisted the knife. He hated it. He absolutely hated it. Marcus says, that's unfair. I would also fuck him if he couldn't talk, and I'm not a teenage girl. Well, I don't think so. You can join me in the phantom miasma zone, says Carpet. Oh. Fucking Vosh has transcended Destiny with her. Vosh has transcended Destiny. He's a better rhetorician. He's a better arguer. He's better to fucking, if you're going to have a combative stream, he's definitely better to watch. He's better at elaborating frameworks. He's better at elaborating systemic thinking patterns. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Vosh is better at it than Destiny. He just is. So, but that's what he's been malding apparently, like most of the day. I only know Destiny from the JonTron thing and recent drama. Dude, I barely know who JonTron is. I'm aware of him. I really don't know who he is, though. I don't know, like, he's a YouTuber. I know that. He's a YouTuber, and he had some, like, problematic takes or some shit, but popular because reasons. So, don't know. Oh, so anyway, I didn't finish telling you. The Satanic Temple. The Satanic Temple arsonist told the police that they worship Satan and they need to be wiped out. The dude's name was Damian Lucy. I'm not kidding. The dude's name was Damian Lucy. He said, quote, "They're devil worshippers. It means they need to be wiped out." He told the police he didn't know if there were people inside, but, quote, "If they were devil worshippers, I won't lose sleep over it." The love of Christ, everyone. El Diablo. Is he from Steadfast? I mean, I can check. No. Damien is in the name of the Satan's Kid on South Park. Dude, Damien is... Fuzzy just got here, so real quick, Hillsitton. Damien is the... It's like when you name your character JC. Oh, it's from all sorts of stuff. Yes, Damien from The Omen. But it's shorthand for writers. You name a character Damien if you want him to be evil. Or Lucy for Lucifer. Right? Or JC for Jesus Christ, right? It's just one of those things that is like a writer's shorthand for, you know, for some easy foreshadowing. Yeah. It's an age-old trope. Yeah, no, I mean, it is literally fucking carpet, right? It's an ages-old trope. This trope goes way before America. Yeah. So... yeah, the fact that the dude who fucking tried to light the fucking satanic church on fire is named Damian Lucy, it's kind of ridiculous. Stop describing it. I'm using the trope right now, says Karina. That's fucking super common trope. Someone should tell him. Hey, just FYI, your entire existence is a TV trope. The simulation writers are getting lazy again. So my high school bud named his kid Dante after Devil May Cry. I wanted to cry. That's not a terrible name. Good news, everyone. Uganda has discovered via recent exploration survey a gold deposit of approximately 31 million tons. And it's looking to attract, quote, big investors. They suspect 320,158 tons of refined gold should be able to be processed out of the 31 million tons of ore. 320,000 tons of gold. We're talking so much goddamn money. We're talking trillions of dollars. So I'm sure nothing will happen there. Uganda about to get some freedom. I guess they're gonna need some freedom. Oh, they won't flood the market, Karina. They're looking to get in on that. And the citizens of Uganda aren't going to see a cent of it. No, of course not, Caboose. Of course not. Of course not. That's going straight to the upper class. That's going straight to the political and capital class. 100%. Yep. So, gonna be so fucking free. Well, we know where the fighting's moving to. Dude, China heard that and they're fucking just. What's the Chinese equivalent of America? Fuck yeah. Whatever the Chinese equivalent of fucking Team America World Police is, dude, China just did that. Uganda's like, we just found 31 million tons of gold ore. China's like, China, fuck yeah, we're here to free you. Do you need a road? We'd happily help you build a road. Do you need airports? We'll help you build airports. How about ports, docks, any kind? What do you need? We'll help you build it. Don't worry about that interest rate or debt increase. We'll just be you can just sign off like certain mineral rights to us. It'll be fine. It'd be up in there with that Belt and Road Initiative fucking immediately. Non-military military activities, exactly the same reason the same thing they just authorized their military for. Non-militaristic activities. Yeah, God, exactly. Remember, those Army members are available to be loaned out for your mining conglomerate now. So much gold. They've been doing aerial scans, apparently. Anyway. On a side note, I'd be so pissed if I joined the military and got sent to swing a pickaxe. Oof. Yeah, good old LiDAR. Fucking. You guys need any infrastructure? You're getting so much infrastructure. Just sign this and don't think about it. Oh. So much. We're gonna infrastructure all over your face. Need Hads in here to defend the CCP. Well, we can get him, Gord. Hads! There he is. There. Right. Oh, shit. There he is. Fuck. He's so small. He's so wee and quick. It's amazing. Anyway. Yeah, we can get Hads anytime we need him. I guess there's something like 200,000 tons of gold on the whole earth before the Uganda thing. Jesus Christ, we're about to destroy the market. Fuck it has. Uh, 31 million tons of ore. Nonsense. It's 31 million tons of ore. In fact, what it amounts to is they estimate 320,000 tons of refined gold. Yeah. So, 320,158 tons of refined gold, they estimate. Speaking of infrastructure, can I say I hate Comcast? I mean that you're Marcus. You sure you want to get on out on that limb? That's a pretty unpopular opinion. Are you sure you want to bite this bullet? I mean, this is a hot take if there ever was, fucking Marcus. I live in a city in the northeast, and I haven't had internet for like 5 hours now. That sounds about right for Comcast. I'd buy some protection if fast if I were them. Yeah, dude. Oh, Baltimore. Okay. Oh, yeah, that one I saw. That one I saw. And of course, just pause. Banners for academic achievements, sports tournament banners, pro and college sports team banners, flags from other countries that are part of a multinational display. Pride notes of such flags may be a larger prominence of the current American flag. Students and teachers can still wear them, I suppose. That sounds about right. And then residential fire, 3 people suffered injuries. Somebody lit a pride flag on fire. She's about right. She's about right. It's coming. I told you. I've been telling you for a fucking like year and a half, 2 years now, Jesus Christ. It's coming. Okay, Gemma. How about yourself? I'm glad you got that sorted for yourself. Better than Odessa, Texas. Odessa, Texas is remains without water. Oh, also, dude, Puddle. All of them. They're all going to show up. Odessa is in emergency. They're in a state of emergency. They're in the middle of a heat wave. And their water went out. 165,000 homes. No H2 Odessa. 165,000 homes and businesses lost pressure or went completely dry because Odessa lost a water main in the middle of a fucking of a heat wave. Yeah, fucking Texas just racking it up again and again and again and again and again. Time to just drink the blood of your enemies. Soccer mom, I was about to fucking have at it. I was about to have at it. You know, Fire, you seem pretty obsessed with Hassan. I mean, we've been talking about other stuff this entire time, and you still going on about Hassan. You seem pretty obsessed. Anyway. So Uvalde, this totally has nothing to do with privatizing infrastructure. I know, right? Uvalde has decided. The Uvalde superintendent has officially announced it is officially happening. They're going to hire more cops, so they can apparently prevent their police from standing around doing nothing the next time that their police are needed to stand around and do nothing, apparently. Yes, for more witnesses. He officially announced that he'd be expanding the district's police department, expanding the size of its force. Quote, "It is our goal to hire additional officers to be assigned to each campus for the upcoming school year." He would... They're going to provide protective equipment to lower the risk to law enforcement officers. I don't know how much more gear they need. I mean, how much more gear do they need? Knows where they're aiming in that pick? Kid level. 100%. I firmly do believe they shot a kid. I really do believe they shot a kid. Yeah, I really do believe that. They didn't have a master key, and their radios don't work inside the school building, but they also didn't have them on them. More cops ain't gonna do fucking ain't gonna fucking fix that shit. Dude, Zippy, they did 2 walkthroughs of that school recently. Yeah, a kid. Dude, they probably shot like 3. Dude, they did 2 walkthroughs within like the last year of that school, like active shoot. They sent notices home to fucking kids saying that like to parents saying that like, hey, there's going to be police on the campus, you know, just training. They have to do a walkthrough of the school to plan for active shooter scenarios. And they fucking, dude, they'd been in that school, so they didn't know their fucking radios didn't work. They didn't check that when they were in there. Nobody had a radio on them the entire time they were in the school. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, Soccer Mom. That's my favorite line. That the chief of police didn't even know he was in charge. He said the reason he stated the reason that he didn't do anything sooner. He didn't do anything sooner was because he didn't know he was in charge. Still going off about Hassan in chat. It seems like somebody seems obsessed. Yeah, wait till they start looking like this, right? Oh, dude, Carpe. You have no idea. I heard that teachers can't tell kids too much about the plan because one of them could be the next shooter. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The inability to release the cup way too low. The cup's way too low. The inability to release footage, body cam footage, because it might like enable the next shooter or like give them secret details. It's for their giant freedom balls. Oh, nonsense. They need it low. We never know when there's going to be a toddler shooter. Is the cup too low or is his dong hang low? We may never know. Oh, I think we know, Maleficarum. Soon they'll just use drones flying around while cops stay in armored trucks. New York's working on that one. Let's assume they're aiming up. Have we had a toddler shooter yet? Like, not just brought a gun to school, but like a toddler mass shooter. Have we had that yet? What's the youngest mass shooter? What's the youngest mass shooter? That's what we need. The youngest. I mean, it's possible because I know, dude. We have to ask. All right, mass shooters are getting younger. 20. 29 under. So it seems to... It mostly is 18, 19, 20, and 21. But researchers consider the span of potential for 10 to 24. What is the absolute youngest? List of youngest killers. Killed. 3. He's in India. There we go. Kyle Atwood of Goodfield, Illinois. 5 killed. Age 9. $13 and $11. Yeah, I got you beat. I got you beat by 2. Yeah, you got 13 and 11. I got age 9. Kyle Alwood. Sorry, Alwood. Kyle Alwood. Oh, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. He set a fire intentionally. He burned people alive in a building. I mean, good on him. He racked up the body count, but... It looks like 11 years, 9 months, and 27 days is the youngest for a shooter. Yeah, that looks like... Hey, Radhom. Yeah, it looks like... Yeah, it looks like that Andrew Golden is the youngest shooter. That Maleficarum put up. Arsonists are so played out. Never too young for a bit of arson. Just a little arson. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Oh, it's fucking... Oh, Mitra's getting skinny. Look at him. I mean, he's got to do the lean back, but good on him. Mitra just posted some photos too. There we go. Oh, anyway, Radhom. Okay, just don't mention Hassan. Almost burned down my high school and chem lab once. That was because white lighters are seriously bad juju. You see right-wing figures implying out of thin air the shooter was trans. Oh, yeah. God, I mean, that fucking happened with that Dave Chappelle thing, right? Like the guy who tried to run up on Dave Chappelle, they immediately were like, they're trans. They've been trying to pin shit on the last few like shooters on the trans community. There's been a few of those. Yeah, there's been like trans panic based off the last couple of shooters and like, you know, mass incidents. They've been trying. Screaming trans is the new crying wolf. Yeah. Has there ever been a trans mass shooter? They tend to self-harm. It looks like there may have been a trans shooter. Maybe. So Alec McKinney, who was the 16-year-old at the Highlands Ranch, Colorado STEM school that was one of 2 shooters, was born Maya, prefers the use of male pronouns, and goes by the name of Alec. So yeah, it looks like there's probably there's one Maya McKinney, dead name. Alec McKinney, preferred name. And it was the STEM school in Colorado that they shot up, or helped shoot up. There were 2 of those. Rev, no, it's not that one. Oh, okay. So, Dick, and Hassan isn't an anarchist? No, Hassan's not an anarchist. Heritage. Oh, heritage, not hate. Heritage, not hate. Is that what you're saying, Zippy? Oh, yeah. AJ. Yeah, I saw it. Not his top tier material. Not his top tier material. Good. It's good. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, not Puka. Who's that? Just asking, is America okay? No, we're not okay, Viva. Not by a long shot. Do you know how much it cost to buy a slave back then? I know exactly the video you're talking about, Carpe. Jesus Christ. Let's see if I can find it. There it is.
No. So why do you carry that flag? Because my heritage, my family fought side by side with. No. So why do you carry that flag? Because this is my heritage. My family fought to save their farm under this flag. Who was working that farm? My family was. Who was working the farm? They were poor. Do you know how much a slave cost back then?
Oh, it's a black dude, by the way. It's a black dude asking, like, who was working that farm? He even does the lean back. He's like, who's working that farm? And the fucking white guy just fucking winds up. He's like, my family! You know how much a slave cost back then? The price of slaves is too damn high. Did it cost 20 acres and a mule? People were expensive. Slaves actually were expensive. He's not wrong. He's just wrong for all sorts of reasons. He's just not on that wrong. He's not technically wrong on that count. They were very expensive. I'm a victim too because of inflation of slaves. Now it's 2,000 mules or something. Yeah. Guy's great. Fucking the look on his face. My family was. You know how much a slave cost back then? It's just so. Oh, it was more. Rev, it was more. It cuts. Yeah. Modern slavery is cheaper than like Atlantic slave triangle slavery, for sure. Cost of a slave adjusted. About $40,000. About $40,000 is what it costs to get a slave. Yeah. From the like Atlantic slave triangle, the slave trade that Americans are familiar with, right? About $40,000. Slave inflation is getting into some niche fetish territory. That is surely it is. But unlike horse or cows, you don't have to feed your slaves. Actually, you do. That was AJ. That was part of the transition away from chattel slavery into wage slavery. And the anarchists at the time. So the cost of a decent sized family car. I mean, a little higher. Yeah. Part of the transition that part of the ethical quandary that anarchists and to an extent communists and socialists at the time pointed out over and over and over as we converted from mercantilism to capitalism was the element of what you think wage slave is some like new edgy term. Literally, the term wage slave has been around since the beginning of capitalism. When capitalism started being implemented at a nation state level, the term wage slave was used immediately to refer to people who the laborers who were operating under that system. And what was seen, the fair analysis is that you have all of the power of chattel slavery, but with none of the overhead. You've shifted the overhead of chattel slavery, in which you had to house them and you had to feed them and you had to clothe them to a certain extent. You had to make sure your investment was looked after, because if you don't look after your investment, you don't get a return on your investment. You need to get an ROI on that initial $40,000, right? This is just business. So if you don't have an initial investment into your wage slave, then, or minimal one in the form of basic training, then all of the upkeep is shifted onto the wage slave. So in fact, it's cheaper for a slave owner today under capitalism, under wage slavery, to utilize an individual than it would have been for someone to outright buy them as a chattel slave under the Atlantic slave trade methodology. Yeah. So at a house in a rural area. Yeah, basically. Damn, this is a nuance I'm here to learn about. Oh God, I make less than my ancestors cost. I should have worked at the white shoe firm. You're welcome, AJ. Yeah, no, it's been a thing since the beginning. They've seen that's why sharecropping was immediately taken up so readily by former chattel slave owners, is because they saw the economic advantage in sharecropping, that they could essentially lease or rent all of the equipment, the land, the seed, everything to their former slaves. And now those slaves were paying the landowner to do exactly what they were doing before. So where before they were owned, now they actually owe the landowner. Right? It's a whole other level of fucked up. Slavery with extra steps. I mean, Yeah, Carpe. Holy Choco. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I mean, we feed and clothe ourselves now. I mean, yes. God, but I know it's not, but God, it reminds me. Your fucking username reminds me of Dan Quayle. Let's see. What do we got? Rat. Oh, no. Why did that scroll that fast? Rat hum in public. I was like trying to figure out your guys' side conversation, and I went looking. I'm like, oh. AJ. Here. It's not going to cover, it's going to cover some of what you're curious about, AJ. But it's not going to get into details of public. But give it a read, and there's probably some stuff in there that you can then branch off from. But yeah, there's my Origins of and Problems with Modern Policing essay, which will take you from the London Metropolitan Police Force to modern policing in America, and 13th Amendment, drug war, that sort of stuff. So, qualified immunity. It'll walk you through a few of the things that you're curious about. And then you can just search as you see fit. God. What did Marcus call fucking Zippy out on? Oh, I see. I don't know what that final sentence means. Southern Texas is changing. Hannity had her on. Okay, Southern Texas is changing, comma, Hannity had her on. His TV show, I presume, and not his dick. Any thoughts on the Republican Congresswoman winning in Texas last night? I mean, it's a Republican Congressperson in Texas. What do you mean Texas is changing? Southern Texas is changing. I mean, a Republican winning in Texas is not that strange. You know that, right? She flipped a blue seat. Again, it's a deeply red state. They've shifted slightly purple in the last few years, but at the end of the day, it's Texas. Their blue is defined by red. It's not the other way around. This isn't some deep fucking liberal wellspring. It's fucking Texas. It was bound to return red no matter what. And she's Mexican born, of course. I mean, again, fucking leftists need to get through their fucking skulls that just because someone is a minority does not mean they're progressive. Like this soft racism perpetrated by leftists and progressives upon minorities. That like you're brown, you have to be a liberal, right? Candace Owens was a fucking liberal. Her own words. When it didn't work out, I changed overnight. She used to bag on fucking Trump. Candace Owens is just a grifter. Candace Owens doesn't have sincerely held beliefs. That's not something Candace Owens does. But their purple is more of a bluish crimson. Cope. There are those fiscal Republicans that are moderate. How is a fiscal Republican going to be socially moderate? They're going to be opposed to all of the programs that would bring those moderate values because of their fiscal conservatism. Please explain this nonsense to me. She's just a con artist like the rest of them. Oh yeah, fucking. We're in post-coup America. That shit didn't even happen during the Civil War. Just a quick side note. I'm on my second read-through of Fate Accelerated, making sure I know it well. All right, AJ, let me know if you want to talk about it sometime. I'll happily, because like I said, I just want to sit at somebody's table I just want to sit at somebody's table. I want to sit at a Fate table that I don't have to run, man. Oh, if you want my world, you can have, you can't have it, but you can, by all means, if you want to fucking run a game in my world, if you're comfortable running Cyberpunk, AJ, by all means, I will give you whatever material you want, whatever backstories and backstopping and world building and introductions and descriptions you need or want. Fucking, yeah. That's all. The only game I run is in a Cyberpunk world. It's Cyberpunk-ish. Can you show the world? Oops. All right. There we go. Let's see. Oh, introductions didn't get done until the next, or screenshots didn't get done until the next one. Can I show you the world? Yes, because I still have my Fate folder. Where am I getting tagged multiple times? Oh, look. Another video, another timestamp video of Hassan spending quite some time shitting on anarchists. I can't imagine why we shit on him. Huh. Okay, so. Intro. Okay. 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 I can do that. Oh, no, Marcus, I have them all. I have them all. All right, Rev. So, after the Third World War, Washington, D.C. and L.A. were destroyed. As you approach what has become the NSF, or the new hub for the new Western global hegemony, it's founded in New San Francisco. The tech companies sort of sprung up and took over and began dominating. This is the edge of the NSF as you approach, as you do a fly-in. I have a whole fucking intro. Here's as you do the approach to fly into NSF. As you get closer to street level, you start to see the Asian influence once again come across. It is San Francisco after all. And then as you get in close, you start to you can actually see up, and then here is the bar at which the last group of heroes, the Lady Luck, this is where they would branch out from and hang out in. It was down a side alleyway, but this is in general, this is the NSF, and this is where Aeon Wave takes place. So, yeah, I can sort of show you. There you go, Reb. We've been in a few places actually. I can show you a couple of our characters. Not Karina. Kristen's character was one of my favorites. Here is Blitz, and here is Kazuki. Blitz was played by Kristen, and Kazuki was played by Zartos. I can show you some of the maps that we used, that I like built for, let's see. Like here's a crack house map in a slum. So, yeah. Yeah, except I don't have any magic and dwarves and shit like that in my worlds, Marcus. Yeah, I keep the Shadowrun elements out. I do use some Shadowrun gear lists as inspiration when I need them. Shadowrun has amazing gear lists, and I will 100% will just steal them. They're cybernetic implants and stuff. So, yeah. What aboutism chainmail? What about chainmail? It's not really a thing in the world of Aeon Wave, just because we have like self-healing nanofibers and shit like that. Like, we just don't need chainmail. But what about chainmail? Let's see. Do I have? Oh, I do. Oh, hold on. Do I still have the PGS stuff? I do. Let me see something. One second. Oh God, oh that shit. Hey, there's Joe. All right, close all that. All right. Chainmail was a pre-D&D tabletop game the white box was based off of. Yeah, see, I don't know my D&D history that well. I want to be a wizard, hence I'm conflicted. A wizard, just be a fucking technomancer type. Marcus, just be a netrunner. Netrunners in a proper cyberpunk world are wizards. In the world of Aeon Wave, everything's net connected. There's very few things that are like non-grid connected. The entirety of like here, I'll show you what one of the city overlays look like. There we go. So here was here was my demonstrable traffic and city overlays. So like literally the entirety of the city is connected. Every fucking line, everything, every object, every item, every person. So like if you want to be a wizard in like my world, in like a cyberpunk or like an Aeon Wave world, you just be a netrunner. It's functionally a wizard as long as you know how to do it right. So, yeah, totally a thing that you can do. Fair enough, Rev. Fair enough. Yeah, AJ, fucking after you're done with fucking accelerated, move on to core, AJ. But before you move on to core, AJ, talk to me about Fate and see what's up. Oh my God. Enough about fucking Hassan. I so don't give a shit. Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. I'm timing you out. Shut the fuck up about it. Fucking, oh my God. Fucking 30 minutes later, still fucking whining and bitching about fucking Hassan in chat, even though I've moved on. Fucking, even though we're fucking talking about fucking RPGs and shit, even though we've been talking about other politics and RPGs, you're just fucking obsessed with shoving your ass so far up Hassan's stupid fucking rectum that you will not shut the fuck up about him. Fucking paragraphs about this fucking asshole. Shut the fuck up. You guys talk about Hassan all the fuck time. I'm sick of hearing about Hassan. Hassan. All you ever do is talk about Hassan. Now I'm going to spend the next 45 minutes talking about Hassan nonstop. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God, Fire, shut the fuck up. Jesus fucking Christ, you're fucking obnoxious. Hassan fans are almost K-pop levels. Holy shit. Like, yeah, right, Gord? I'm timing you out, Fire, and when you come off timeout, if you're still here, I better not hear the word fucking Hassan fall out of your fucking mouth. Jesus fucking Christ. This is ridiculous. My God. I'm amazed you handled that for so long, says Cassidy. Dear sweet Jesus, just paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs. I want to fucking pop this douchebag's fucking chat log out so you guys can see just paragraph after 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 paragraph of fucking Hassan standing. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh. Did you catch the AP article? Experts, anti-LGBTQ rhetoric could galvanize extremists. Hassant. I know, right? No, I did not see that article. Eric's Cub fans, but I'm gonna go look now. Very clear relationship between normalizing this hateful content and having extremist groups trying to mobilize around those hateful actions. We can see a direct relationship between the spectrum of anti-LGBT rhetoric from the state houses into these extremist groups. Oh, who would have guessed? Somebody fucking tell Destiny that shit. I think even Viscus didn't talk about 40K as much as Fire talked about Hassan. No, 100%. There's 40K fans who don't talk this much shit about it.
Hey, this one's some footwork for the three of ya. Carzo, don't get mad.
Oh, I was worried there for a second.
Don't get mad. Carzo, don't get mad. Don't get mad in my fault, don't get mad in my fault, don't get mad in my fault, push your chin on my dick.
Dude, you can see the skin. He lost a lot of weight. Good on Mitre. Mitre lost a lot of fucking weight. Sorry. Public, if you don't know, that's Mitre. The Tankies Coping song, Mitre wrote that song. He's OG. He's pre-Twitch. He's one of the Aussie contingent. I'm afraid to mention Destiny. Someone might pop in. You should have seen him at that time he did shrooms and put an egg up his ass on Discord. Yeah, dude, Mitre dropped a bunch of fucking weight. He said dancing countless hours on the weekend, doing bike rides and push-ups and shit, haven't drunk in like 2 years too. Jesus. This is Mitre. Marcus, if it makes you feel better, Kai, I would never defend you like that. No, Marcus, you defend me effectively. What's up, Brad? Caboose, he stopped drinking and started working out. Most of Mitre's baggage was from excess food, excess liquor, lack of exercise. Just all of it. Yeah. Yeah, Mitre threw that together after fucking Has. Yeah, Caboose, just gotta stick with it. Carpe, yeah, that's my hang up. Zippy. Fair enough. Fair enough, Zippy. Oh my god, dude, I just can't hear. I can't hear that dude's name again. I can't see it in chat again. If I have to fucking see that dumbass's fucking name again, I swear to fucking God, it's getting ridiculous. Fucking yeah. Nice, Red. She said an auto ban, like CMYK, like CMYK Ninja does with Elon. Don't make me do it, Zippy. Don't make me do it. I'll do it. Has. Yeah, I saw that one coming. Come on, Has. Come on. Here's your good Hazzy. It's a good Hazzy. Bitcoin has fallen to a fresh 18-month low as the crypto meltdown deepens. Oh. Who would have thought currency gambling wouldn't pay off? Public. Jeez. Oh, dig. They almost defaulted on a bunch of fucking debts. Dig, it would have been El Salvador. It would have been El Salvador. Yeah. Please drop graphic card prices now. The silence is deafening with the crypto grifters today, says Fuzzy. Oh no, Red. Bitcoin's not going to be worth less than rubles. That's not going to happen. Oh, I saw that going around. Was that fucking Cassidy? Was that what they were talking about? I didn't look at that article. I saw it making the rounds, though, about the coolest dictator, or the world's coolest dictator, or some shit like that. Did you see that Democrat and Republican pushing crypto as a retirement plan? No, I did not. Do I look like I've had a fucking stroke? Jesus fucking Christ. It's possible for this, yeah. Yeah, that won't happen. Speculation alone will keep it alive. Zippy, is that set? Whatever. Duly noted. Yes, El Salvador's Presidente calls himself the coolest dictator. He's the one who made Bitcoin the currency. Yeah. The same Republican bought Bitcoin while it was at his highest point. Oh God.
Speaking of crypto, let's just get right into this.
Nobody cares. Jesus Christ. Senators Cynthia Loomis and Kirsten Gillibrand. Okay. Okay. Yeah, don't worry about it, AJ. Ponzi looking up with a grin. Oh, fucking, I mean, Jesus, right, Carpe? Dude, Ponzi could have only hoped to run a scheme this fucking intense. Like, what did, how much did Chucky fucking make? I don't even remember how much fucking Charles Ponzi made. It was millions. It was millions. In modern money, It was, you know, tens, 20, 30 million, something like that. But yeah, like, for those of you who don't know, Ponzi scheme isn't just some weird name. It's a last name. It's named after Charles Ponzi, the con artist who basically made famous this particular scam. Yeah. Why the cool dictator of El Salvador went all in on... Wait, is this in India fucking? Jesus Christ. Wikipedia says 20 million, 271 in 2022. So 20 mil. He managed to pull. Yeah. Fucking Bitcoin though. Yeah. I mean, it kind of does matter because it proved how effective the Ponzi scheme was, Fuzzy. If it was an inefficient, ineffective scheme, it wouldn't really probably have caught on. But old Chucky showed how effective it was. MLMs are still hot. Jesus Christ. Oh. I don't think so, Radhom. I mean, some were, but Ponzi was using IRCs, which were fucking, oh god, what were they? IRCs. Coupon, international relay? No, international reply coupon. Those are like, it's an international coupon that can be exchanged for postage stamps. It's a mail scam. So he was selling IRCs. He was selling IRCs, and then he set up a publicly facing company to do so. And he like basically, oh god. No, it was Hanover that turned him down. It was Hanover Trust that turned him down. No, Ponzi pretty much ripped off regular people, from what I can tell. From what I remember, it was mostly regular people. It wasn't high-test fucking investors. Oh, God. Yeah, that's what I saw, fucking Cassidy, about the fucking... Yeah, I saw that Vice video making the rounds about the world's coolest dictator. Yeah, that's what I kept seeing fucking pop up. Yeah, there it is. There, I just went looking. Ponzi's initial investors consisted of working-class immigrants like himself. Gradually, many well-to-do Bostonians also invested in his scheme. Nearly 75% of Boston's police force had invested in the scheme. Even his chauffeur and his own brother-in-law. Apparently Ponzi was indiscriminate about who he allowed to invest. Young newspaper boys investing a few dollars to high net worth individuals like a banker from Lawrence, Kansas. He would, quote, summarily, he was willing to take any cent from any investor. So, there you go. He didn't give two shits about who he fucking stole from. He just took. So, I mean, based? He's like a business person who employs family members for the prevailing wage. Oh, I love it when a con artist tries to get countries. Red. Oh. Victor, Sir Count Victor von Lustig. It's my favorite. Sold the Eiffel Tower twice. Sold the Eiffel Tower twice. Ah, I love the dude. Hey, Dolly Parton gave $1 million to infectious disease research. Again. Zippy, I think that answers your question. Whereas Madoff constantly turned people away to create the image of exclusivity. I want to be her when I grow up. Yeah, Marcus. The exclusivity scam is always a good one. Fancy box syndrome, right? Like, well, I don't know if you can afford this. This is a pretty exclusive deal. I suppose maybe I could get you in, but there is a waiting list. If you have a deposit, I suppose I could take that to my bosses and they could, yeah. If you happen to have a deposit of say $150,000, I might be able to hold it for you. I could probably get you in then. Well, I'm gonna need the total sum though when we sign the paperwork. So, yeah. Dolly's done more for humanity than any politician ever. It's a pretty exclusive statement. I'm not sure I'd want to make it, but yeah, I'm on Team Dolly too. When Kai Griffs, he goes for the throat. Dolly Parton seems to be a very good person. She seems to be that way. Yes. I'm sure some politicians in history were not shit, says Public. Yeah, like it's damn close, Zippy. It's damn close. Some. Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. Don't get me wrong. It's fucking. Oh God, have you guys seen the picture of the Chick-fil-A drive-through people making the rounds on social media? "101 degrees out. In the middle of a heat wave. Okay, so what this is, hang on. All right, so what this is a Camelback. It's an off-brand Camelback. All right, so the pack you see right here is actually a water pack. This is a water pack, and then this is a repurposed baby stroller canopy. Yes, Carpe, 100%. This is a repurposed baby stroller canopy. And then the tablets they have to use, and then the change they have to carry, and then the fucking it's Carpe, you are far from the first person. Far from the first person. Fucking no. Trust me, everybody saw it, Carpe. Everybody saw it immediately. You're far from the first person to mention it. It is. It's too obvious. It's just too obvious. You're like, this motherfucker out here looking like Rick Moranis. Yeah. So. Why is it not red and have a logo on it? It's a missed opportunity. Oh, I wonder what its impact rating is. Probably not very high. It's probably a pretty low impact rating. Have you guys seen what they do when it rains? Okay, so you've seen what Chick-fil-A does when it rains. You've seen what they do when it's hot. Have you seen when it rains? Okay, so here's when it's hot. Here's what Chick-fil-A does when it rains. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. Hot weather, wet weather. Hot weather, wet weather. Hot weather, wet weather. Oh. Why are they outside in the first place again? Because Chick-fil-A, in a bid to improve drive-through efficiency, sends its workers out to cars that line up for food in the drive-through with tablets to take orders. So it speeds up the drive-through lines. I get fired hotbox and that goes to silence. Carpe, dude, we'd be looking for work together. 100%. Today's the day, man. Today's the day. Fucking, let's do this. You know what? There we go. Oh, it looks like they let them stand under cover when it's snowing. Look at that. So, hands up sleeves, no gloves. Of course, he seems to be walking forward. What cover? Jesus provides all the protection they could possibly need. Can't use tablets with gloves. You're right. Yeah, you know what? In fact, you're wrong, Cassidy. I have my gloves work with tablets, work with touch phones, like touch screens for smartphones, and not just the old crappy ones, but the actual electroconductive ones. Yeah, I have gloves that do that. Somebody has to huff all that exhaust. I know, right? Human air filters, lovely. Oh, soccer mom looking for common sense and logic. Adorable. Do they have copper contacts like those earthing shoes? Probably not. Probably not. Oh my god. So neither rain, nor sleet, nor beaming down sun. And I love these people that are taking photos of like this one, this is like the, oh my god, look at this photo. Like, you're in line at Chick-fil-A, bitch. You're part of the problem. Like, you're the one causing these people to be standing in the sun with the fucking Spaceballs helmet on their head. Everyone, hey Weasel, everyone got to get that mediocre chicken. I have not had Chick-fil-A since before y'all knew what the fuck Chick-fil-A was. Not like being under a flat black thing in the sun, right? I had Chick-fil-A in the 90s in Tennessee, like early 90s. I remember when I moved to Tennessee, like it's in the mall and shit like that. Yeah. It was garbage food that we as kids would eat on like the small budget we had. Like we're trying to live at the arcade and put as many quarters up on those machines as possible. What can you buy that will fill you up, that is cheap, right? It was Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A was our choice. It was right around the corner and down maybe 6 stores. Maybe 6 like stores worth in the mall. And so we'd head out and grab a Chick-fil-A sandwich, and it's garbage. It's just garbage. Back then it was garbage, and I can only imagine what it is today. They really do rely on the hate purchases because it's shit. It is atrocious. No one would shop there without owning the libs. I haven't had a Chick-fil-A since I was high school, so early 2000s. Jeep, that's changed. The way East Coasters talked about it, I thought it was a restaurant. No. Some people are DoorDash delivery. Last time I went to Chick-fil-A was to pick up some shit for Postmates. I only went to that shithole after softball with my church group. Usually couldn't afford to eat, but we got the kids ice cream and let them hit the playground. I saw it in Florida when I was 15. Had it once here because my friend threw up an hour later. Never went back. Then found out who they are. What are you saying, public? It was bought for when I was doing one of my old sales training gigs. Pretty sure the guy was on cocaine, which is why his family left him. Cassiopeia, I think I've had Chick-fil-A once, like 15 years ago. Sergey, I'm hungry now. I've been to Popeyes, though. That's pretty all right, says Carpe. From what I understand, Popeyes is better. No Chick-fil-A's in Canada? You're fine, AJ. Don't worry about it. You're not missing anything. Zippy. I haven't eaten it since before I was in college, said Cassie. Popeyes is a shit, Louisiana proud. Cassie, you're not from Louisiana. Where are you from originally, Cassie? Tell me sometime. I don't remember that answer. We don't have a Chick-fil-A in Hawaii. I've never had it before. Cupcake. Imagine poorly breaded chicken. Okay, so bland chicken, poorly breaded, overly greasy, with like a pickle, and like some horrible ketchup on a bun. Congratulations, you had Chick-fil-A. I'm not kidding you. You had Chick-fil-A now. Like, it's garbage. It's garbage food. Zippy, bland as fuck. The company that owns Popeyes owns Tim Hortons. Oof. Never saw Chick-fil-A in Eastern Canada, says Rye. There you go. Australia's only famous bigoted fast food vendor got elected to Australian Parliament. Pauline Hanson. Yeah, I know who Pauline is. She ran a fish and chip shop. I didn't know Pauline ran a fish and chip shop, though. How's Pauline doing these days, Radhom? She's the redhead, right? She had bright, flaming red hair. I mean, I know all the other stuff about Pauline, but I'm just trying to picture her. She's the redhead, right? And, you know, the ethno-nationalist. It's food for people who reduce the concept of food to fuel. No, it's not, Carpe. I'm one of those people that reduces the concept of food to fuel oftentimes. Fucking, it doesn't qualify as fuel. Maybe dirty coal, right? Like if food is fuel, Chick-fil-A is like tar sands oil. Oh, AJ, trust me. I wouldn't feed Chick-fil-A to a dog. Set you back, not forward. Yeah. Gotta go, you cool kids. Nice rest of the evening, morning, afternoon. Later, Dick. Take care of yourself on that side of town. The guy who founded Popeyes is from New Orleans. He sold the company, but made them keep buying his special seasoning blend from him for the chicken and stuff, so he was obscenely rich till he died. We used to party at his house. Nice, Cassie. I did work somewhere else where a guy made a point to buy it for everybody in our department on a certain day because church told him to. Okay, sure. I got shit for that too because I was like, no, I'm good. Literally doing it on a special day to stick it to people. Lovely, Zippy. Yeah, no, fuck Chick-fil-A. Like, just absolutely fuck Chick-fil-A. Oh, what a terrible poster. All right. Lauren Bobert says Jesus didn't have enough AR-15s to prevent crucifixion. Says she also prayed for the death of Joe Biden at the Christian event. What the Christian event? Did anybody else know that Bobert owns a restaurant a gun-themed restaurant called Shooters, where the servers carry guns? I don't think I knew that. In Rifle, Colorado. Of course it's in Rifle, Colorado. Does anybody have, like, footage of this restaurant? Jesus Christ. With an... Okay, I know the undercooked chicken. The undercooked chicken I know about. Oh, Sergey, fucking whether we're in a civil war or not. I love that you think us being in an active civil war, Sergey, means that you won't get shot at. I knew she had a restaurant. I knew about the chicken. I didn't know the gun-themed restaurant. That I didn't know. Yeah, like, fucking, you're like, I don't want to get shot. Can you guys not have a civil war? Bitch, don't come to America then. Jesus. Yeah. Why are you using Google, bitch? Oh, God, it's a horrible resolution, too. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, Zippy, she was introduced to Ted Cruz by one of the Koch brother family members. Yeah, supposedly. All employees are required to get a license and carry loaded handguns. That's about right. Don't shoot at tourists for a couple of weeks, please. Look at little Lord Fauntleroy over here not wanting to get shot at just because he's a foreigner in our country visiting. God. These fucking bougie goddamn fucking foreigners don't want to. This is why we need to close our borders, is because they don't want to accept our culture. right? When we come to your fucking shit-stained European nations, we do whatever it is you want us to do, not have lead in our water, and, you know, not poison our food, and not get shot in random drive-bys and shootings. You fucking... I swear, we integrate, we adapt to your society when we come over there. The least you can do is fucking have some common decency when you come to our country, and you could maybe, just maybe, pick up some of the local customs. Shoot, get shot, you know? But no, it's fucking all of these fucking absolutely fucking stuck up, uppity fucking foreigners with their health care and their schools that don't get shot up every 3 minutes. God, I'm so fucking sick of this shit. Oh, it's ridiculous. You can't call people bougie if you're elitist enough to make a Lord Fauntleroy reference, and you fucker got it. Out of all the people in chat that got a fucking Little Lord Fauntleroy reference, Marcus, it was you who got it. So, just saying. You're fucking it up for your people too, Marcus. Our culture is shooting foreigners, goddammit. Carpe, I know that reference because you're old. You're old. It's old people stuff, Carpe. I'm just laughing so hard. Thanks, You're welcome, Sergey. I got that, and my dad made $8,000 a year when I was a kid. Fucking Rev, you too are old. Our bullets, comrade. Our bullets. Rev, shit, that's true. Yeah. Lord Fauntleroy would be old people shit. Just is. It's a book. For those of you, for the goddamn children in the room, Little Lord Fauntleroy was a novel by this guy by the name of Burnett. It's all you really need to know. It's a thing called a book. Oh. All right, let's see. Made of paper. Yes, made of paper. Paper is when we would take wood and wood type product, and we would mill it down unnecessarily, causing all sorts of waste product. And then we would use a series of harsh chemicals to treat it, also causing all sorts of horrible waste product, including a terrible smell in the air surrounding the paper mill. And then we would grind all that up and float it in these chemicals, and we would squish it out and separate it out, and we'd end up with these sheets, and we'd just lift them out of the water, and we'd let all that fiber intertwine and dry, and then we'd cut them up, and then we'd spread ink on them. A variety of reasons. For a variety of methods. And then we would mail those. We would carry them from place to place. Uphill, both ways sometimes. So one of those manual Kindles like Grandpapa used to use is exactly in the before times, Red, in the before times. On horseback in the olden days, exactly. Hey, that waste product's called particle board, damn it. Why aren't they making those anymore? I have something to do with, I don't know, trees. In the snow, because it was before global warming, exactly, Zippy. Exactly. Fucking goddamn ungrateful fucking kids today. Can't walk uphill both ways carrying all of their school books in the snow, minus missing a leg. Back when God was a boy and dirt was in beta. Back when God was a goddamn man. Not this feminist bullshit. Best God ever in film is Alanis Morissette in Dogma, the Kevin Smith film. 100%. Best depiction of God in any film, straight up, Alanis Morissette in Dogma. Boop. Just boop. And then And then the voice of God, the voice of God. I mean, could you ask for a more amazing voice of God than Alan fucking Rickman? Right? Like, come on. Yeah, right. And then fucking Carlin as a Catholic priest. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a great movie. It's a great movie. Best depiction of God in any movie. Alanis Morissette. It's a God that can't talk but just walks up and boops people. Boop. Told you she was funny. Told you she was hilarious. Kendall Allen was great. Yep. Tequila. Yeah, the Buddy Christ. Oh, fuck. Do you know the sad story? Do you know the sad story from Dogma? Here, let me try and find the photo. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can't find a photo. Give me a high res. Yeah, you can sort of see it. God, we're like how they were depicted in Dogma. I might consider turning religious. So what are we looking at? We're looking at George Carlin's left hand. We're looking at his ring finger. You notice there's a Band-Aid on his ring finger? You can see it right there. See it right there. Oh, let me get my cursor. See it right there. Dogma was filmed shortly after his wife died. And he walked up to Kevin and said, I want to be in the film. I want to be in this role, but I'm not ready to take my ring off. Can I put a Band-Aid over it? Kevin, of course. Kevin was like, you're George Carlin. What do you want? Like, you know, fucking, you're a god amongst men. Just ask what you need, George, and you would get it. Yeah, his wife had just passed, and he couldn't bear to take the ring off, even for a moment at that point. So, he covered his wedding ring in a Band-Aid for the purposes of filming. Kevin is a stand-up guy. Yeah, Carlin was fairly heartbroken during the filming of Dogma. George just asked that everyone follow the unwritten rules of the road. And then Carrie rolls up as a fucking nun. You've worked with Kevin Smith. He's super. He seems like good people. He seems like good people. I don't see any, like, Kevin Smith just seems solid. Salma Hayek's role in that was great. Dude, everybody's role in that was great. Dude, fucking Matt and Ben's roles were great. Fucking Carlin's role was great. Chris Rock's role was great. Fucking, I mean, Jay and Silent, fucking Jay and Kevin's fucking roles in that were great. Fucking Alan's role was great. Alanis Morissette's role was great. Like, Kevin Smith has gotten kind of woke scoldy lately. I haven't heard anything from him lately. The last I heard from Kevin Smith was post heart attack, where he went like vegetarian. Either way, when he cleaned up his diet and fucking, you know, decided he didn't want to have heart attack number 2. Yeah. It's really nice. Yeah, I haven't heard anything from Kevin Smith recently. Oh, god damn it. There we go. His heart said, bruh. No, it really did. It really did. Yeah. He's running the latest He-Man. Oh, that's right. He's running. Dude, he ran that He-Man series. Dude, I know about the latest He-Man series. Yeah, He-Man dies in the first episode, and then series about his female friends for most of the season until He-Man gets resurrected. Yeah, I've heard some of the stories about the latest He-Man series, and it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Call it She-Ra. Fucking do something else. I don't understand that tendency. Anyway, new Hong Kong textbooks will claim the city was never a British colony, just FYI. Yeah. Local reports saying the new text will teach students that the Chinese government didn't recognize the treaties that ceded the city to Britain after the Opium Wars. They ended in 1997, and therefore the text claim Hong Kong was never a British colony. China going full history is a nuisance. Yeah, China going full revisionist. Full fucking revisionist. It's it Red. Shiro's actually great in my opinion. Just do that, homie. All right. Even Chasing Amy was pretty good. Yeah, like just do the thing. Like I never get that shit. It's an old remnant of comic books. You sell people on the title to push the new series. It's not even antiquated. Yeah, right. Oh, I hate that. Right, I hate that as a trope. That would annoy me. Again, didn't they go revisionist before already? I mean, it's they like to revisit it. Astral. They like to become revisionist. They like to re-up their revisionist subscription, as it were. The Chinese revisionist subscription plan gets re-upped every 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Every 3 minutes. Dude, I saw interviews with Chinese foreign exchange students asking about Tiananmen Square. Oof. Jesus Christ. Either it didn't happen, they just don't know about it, or they've been convinced at this point that it was a military necessity and that the protesters in the square were domestic terrorists being financed and funded by the CIA. This is the two opinions they've managed to disseminate, basically. China either disappears Tiananmen or they just rebrand Tiananmen. Yeah. Seen some really rough interviews with Chinese national foreign exchange students. It's fucking Jesus. And now that China's on the record, now that Xi Jinping has said that the Chinese military can be used for non-war purposes. Good. Oh, that's gonna be a fucking, that won't be a shit show. You had a Chinese foreign exchange student named Singh when I was a freshman. All the other exchanges were German or Russian. The Russian one. German kind of makes sense. Russian one's interesting. Oh, look. Every state but Florida pre-ordered COVID-19 vaccines for kids under 5. Every state but Florida ordered the COVID-19 vaccines for kids. Who would have guessed, guys? I'm shocked. No, really, I am. Oh, y'all have, like, I mean, rad. Like, you guys are... You're in, like, first shot territory. you're in the line of fire territory there. Rad. I still can't get over that teen who fell to his death at the Florida amusement park. Dude, I still can't get over this kid. 14 years of age, over 6 feet tall, and 383 pounds. He's a 14-year-old kid. 6 feet, fucking like 6 feet, just odd, right? Just under 6'1". Fucking 14, just under 6'1", 383 pounds. Should be fine. It's not like Australia has a small military and vast quantity of natural resources or anything. The ride's weight was at 287. Nah, Rev, I wasn't addressing you. Don't worry about it. Damn, Florida, even the single child in Wyoming got the COVID shot pre-ordered. Yeah. Apparently, upon further reporting, I found out that, like, the kid in Florida, like, browbeat the fucking staff, like, kept asking. They turned him away, apparently, multiple times. And finally, he just kept trying and kept trying and kept trying. And eventually, one staff member was like, fine, we'll move a seat back for you. They adjusted the seat back, didn't do it correctly. Like, there was a gap left, and the belt could come out. And he fell. About 400 feet, moving at about 75 miles an hour. You were 6'1" at 11. Jesus fucking Christ, Duck. Were you 383 pounds, too? But Jesus fucking Christ. Astral, what a way to go. Yeah. Yeah, it's a free fall ride at about 200 or so. Well, then there we go. Yeah, like, I'm sorry, but like this kid was almost 400 pounds and 6 feet tall at 14. Oof, Carpe. Yeah, it's a sort of like a slingshot ride of sorts, right? So 400 feet up and then pushes you down, but when it tried to like pull back and restrain, he just came loose. Just the thing basically just pitched him into the concrete, basically. Like, I mean, for real, it basically just threw him into the ground. Topped out at 5'8". Oof. Yeah, a little above average. You got an inch above average, Carpe, so. Yeah. Had to be terrible to see. On one hand, yes, Carpe. On one hand. On one hand, yes. It was a horrible thing to witness, I'm sure. On the other hand, it's not something you see every day. I'm just saying, you know. There's some things that, like, you know, the Challenger explosion was awful to watch. It's awful to watch. But also, there's a reason we replay the Challenger explosion on TV and in documentaries all the fucking time. It's impressive to see. It's like, oh, it's an awful moment in human history, but big boom. Right? So, like, you know, the same monkey impulses exist for that. Like, yeah, I'm sure that was horrible to see, but also it's not often you see something like that. I believe that would be the definition of spectacle. Apparently, my paternal grandmother used to be 5'6". But when she died, she was 5'2"-ish because of some problem with degeneration of her spine or something like that. Yeah, oh yeah, everybody shrinks as they get older, Rev. Everybody shrinks. Big da boom, big da boom. Was the teacher named Sally Ride, or is that her? No, her name was Sally Ride. Sally Ride was she was a physicist aboard the Challenger. Yeah, 100%. She wasn't a teacher though. No, she was a physicist aboard the Challenger. I was in 10th grade when Challenger happened. They wheeled TVs into the room so students could watch it on the TV. Yeah. Yeah. One. It's so sad it was the ride. The Orlando Freefall Drop Tower Ride at the Orlando Icon Amusement Park. As I'm seeing it listed on her Wikipedia page, Gemma, she was an astronaut and physicist, not astrophysicist. Now, as to whether that bears out further, she did study within astrophysics, and specifically free electron lasers were two of her like subset fields of study. But her degree is in just straight physics. But she most assuredly, oh Jesus. She's actually a philosopher more than anything else. She had a Master of Science with a degree in physics, but a doctorate in philosophy. She was more philosopher than she was physicist. And of course, she was field hockey. She played field hockey. So if you're wondering what team she played for, just saying. I noticed a pattern over the years. There may be a group within the LGBT that have a propensity for field hockey, softball, field hockey, you know, those sorts of things. About fifth when 9/11 they wheeled it. Oh, Jesus, you were in fifth grade when 9/11 happened? Fuck me. Jesus Christ. Carpe, people were in. Did you know that there were children during 9/11, Carpe? Hadn't we? I thought we outlawed kids. The fuck are they doing? There's kids. Jesus Christ. I shouldn't allow that. Who the fucking they let kids exist? I thought we shut down kids after like the 80s. Yeah. I thought that was a thing we did. It was just like, no more kids. We're good. We're done. We're just gonna import them from now on. Cool. Thought we were in agreement with that. The fuck, man? There were kids in like 5th grade and during 9/11. That seems wrong. Jim, I was 30 when 9/11 happened. God, Mitre looks so skinny now that he fucking is skinny. What the fuck is a 9/11? AJ, I was in 11 on 9/11. Dude, Kaiser, you would have been... What? 3, 2, something like that. You would have like literally been in diapers. I was a sophomore in high school. Not gonna lie, I laughed until I realized there were people in the buildings. Carpe, I was 31. He said, then I felt bad. Cassie, I was in fucking college. You're around 2 or 3. Yeah, you were in diapers, Kaiser. 9/11 was the event that changed everything. Everything. I can't explain to you a world before 9/11 because you wouldn't believe most of the shit we talk about. Like, I know you've heard like our boomer asses talk about it before, but the fact of the matter is that yes, AJ, the Patriot Act is a direct result of 9/11. Most of y'all motherfuckers wouldn't believe the crazy shit we got up to before 9/11. There was just nothing. There was nothing. There was nothing. There were just like no rules. It was insane. It was great. It was great. Oh, respect, Daz. Respect. I was literally watching something and was wondering, what is a sensational movie? Then, oh. It's mostly pissed because they canceled regular TV programming for a few weeks. I was on a long-liner commercial fishing boat fishing for halibut in the Bering Sea. box cutters on planes and everything. The example we tend to, I know, right, Gemma? Jesus. The example we tend to give is you could walk up to a ticket counter 5 minutes before a plane left, hand them cash, and get a ticket, and then just walk onto the plane with your luggage. That was just a thing. Yes. Yes, Rev, that is true. I was 10. I don't really know how it was before, but after wasn't great. And you could bring food and a bottle of water with you, too. You could bring a fucking hooker and a bag of cocaine with you. These days, it's 1,001 checkpoints. You didn't need a ticket to go into the terminal at all. No, you didn't. You could walk up to the gate with your loved ones and see them off from the gate. Wave at the plane as they pulled out. Like, that was just a thing you did. I used to go out on the fucking tarmac and wave at my mom when she would leave for, like, business trips and shit like that. Like, we just let people out on the fucking tarmac. Yeah, AJ, respect. I remember meeting family at the gate himself. Yep. I mean, I never flew before 9/11 and only twice since. Yeah, Rev. You didn't check their shoes? If somebody told you to take your shoes off at the airport, you probably would have taken a shoe off just to hit them with it. Like, get the fuck away from me. Who the fuck are you? I've been led up to the gate numerous times to say, greet someone I was waiting for. Yeah. Puddle, yup. Yeah. Somebody asked you to take your fucking shoes off the airport prior to 9/11? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sit in the cockpit. All sorts of shit. Dude, the life before 9/11 was so much better. So much better. The security apparatus of this country, of this world, you really can't comprehend the amount that they cracked down. You think that like 9/11, oh, they dialed it up. No, they created it. Most of the shit that you see for our security theater and apparatus just didn't exist before 9/11. We didn't interact with it the way we do. We just didn't. It's ridiculous the amount of absolute ass rape worth of fucking security theater procedures we deal with. The only security we had to go through was an x-ray and a metal detector. Oh, I remember not even that. It got tight fast. It was the shoe bomber long after after 9/11. What fucking Jesus Christ. Fucking 9/11 was the beginning of this, dumbass. That's where we started this conversation before you probably came in. Is that 9/11 is the beginning of Patriot Act, 9/11 is the beginning of security theater crackdowns in the airports, 9/11 is the difference, the beginning of the social change within this country and how we perceive security and how we perceive threats on a national scale. 9/11 was the beginning, the impetus of much of these changes. We're talking about generational changes that a lot of us older folk remember seeing. Yes, we understand. It was the shoe bomber, but the TSA regulations and policies that allow them to have us take off our shoes, direct result of 9/11 policies. And did it stop any tragedy? Nope. Yep, 100%. 100%. TSA has caught no one. No one. None of this security theater has done a lick of good for anything other than training, well, quite frankly, most of you just to be good little fucking sheeple and to do whatever the fucking state tells you to do, up to and including standing there while children are shot off in the distance and the state does nothing about it. A lot of that training goes a long ways. Zippy. literally Richard Reed. I mean, I like even know the shoe bomber's name off the fucking top of my head. Jesus Christ. And a bit of drugs. No bombers, though. Yeah. It was the way you were saying it, dumbass. So many today talk of things they know nothing about. Don't get your panties in a wad. Or you could shut the fuck up and leave, because the fact of the matter is I did know what the fuck I was talking about, seeing as it's a first-hand anecdotal experience that I lived through and I'm discussing. Delicious Italian salami. I know, right? Fucking how dare they? Yeah, Richard Reed was the British-born shoe bomber who left a legacy behind of taking your shoes off at the airport to have them inspected. That's fucking good old Richard Reed's fucking legacy. Wasn't Richard Reed Mr. Fantastic? Yeah. But Reed Shoe Bomber is R-E-I-D, and I'm pretty sure Marvel Fantastic is R-E-E-D? Yes? Oh, it's Reed Richards. That's it. Yes. That's it. Was that the TSA, dumbass? The TSA did that with the U-Haul a couple of days ago. Hold on, guys. Let's pull up a picture of the TSA. Everybody, we're going to pull up the picture of the TSA. Because remember, I specifically said the fucking TSA when discussing the security apparatus surrounding airports. This is an airport-centric conversation we're having. Everybody, let's pick up a fucking picture of fucking Patriot Front members getting arrested by TSA agents. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. We're just going to... let's see. This is weird. I can't... This is strange. I'm not seeing any TSA members. I'm seeing a lot of Coeur d'Alene police. Huh, interesting. No, that's not a TSA member. Let's see. He doesn't look TSA either. He looks local. Huh, I'm not seeing any TSA agents here. That's weird. That's weird. I have it on good authority, though. The TSA just saved us from this. Huh. Anyway. That's strange. You think they'd be present? Maybe this guy. Is this guy TSA? No. What about this guy? No, oh, that says police right there. Oh, god damn it. Well, let's see. Well, let's see if the TSA has ever caught anybody. Let's see. The TSA would admit, right? If they caught terrorists, they'd be like, hey, we caught a bunch of fucking terrorists, right? Let's see. What'd they catch? Let's see. This is... Huh. 96% failure rate for their 2015 to 2016 testing done by private independent testers. Huh. Interesting. Fascinating. Well, I wonder how many TSA agents have been arrested, right? I mean, they wouldn't be like cops, right? They wouldn't have... Oh, God. Do we have an 88? Do we actually have an 88 in chat? Dear sweet Jesus. Math is already poor. A couple of years ago, I worked for a company that delivers food to some secure places like airports, casinos, military bases. It's absurdly easy to get into back rooms just by acting like you belong. A gentleman defeated LA's TSA security checkpoint by going in the exit a few years ago. He literally just walked in the exit. He bypassed all of security by doing that. Wait, the exit doors can be entrances too? I know, right? Don't forget the racial bias in TSA scans. I mean, Astro, do we need to mention the racial bias in any policing? Wear an orange vest, carry a ladder. People will open the doors for you. Better not have a beard either. It's like that fucking meme by that Muhammad guy on Twitter. He's like, my name's like Muhammad, and I've been picked for a random screening every time I've flown except this time. And then he retweets a few minutes later, never mind, they just came and got me from the gate for a random screening. Or wear any kind of headdress. Yeah. But Ted Cruz says there's only one door at airports. Okay, one, it's Reese's Cup. Just we're doing this right out of the gate. Reese Cups, firmly go fuck yourself. I say this with all the love in the world. Go fuck yourself. It's Reese's Cup. I will not tolerate this heresy of saying Reese's Cup. I haven't encountered this nonsense since I lived in the deep south. Moved from fucking Vermont down to goddamn Tennessee, and the first thing I fucking hear out of these rednecks' fucking mouth is fucking Reese's Cup. Oh, dude, Caboose, it's a southern thing. Reese's Cup. Yeah, they say Reese's. It's fucking, yeah. My name is Reese. Caboose Kai, we have to destroy the South. Yeah, they say Reese's Cup. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? So to answer your question, Reese, apparently your name now. Regional linguistic differences within dialects of the United States vernacular that drives people fucking sounds pretty racist. Yeah, and your name is wrong, Cassidy. I haven't had the heart to tell you because I like you. Racist's Cup. Wait, is this moron debating whether 88 is a fucking thing used amongst neo-Nazis? Seriously? It's Reese's Pieces. Yeah. How do you not know that 88 is a symbol used amongst neo-Nazis? Is he literally arguing that? Okay, sure.
I hate life.
See how far back I can fucking find 14 words and shit.
Fuck off, Hitler.
Okay, so it's been a thing since 1984, at least. At least that's when fucking David Lane wrote his 88 Precepts Manifesto. Is it 84? When did Precepts get written? Let's see, 88 Precepts would have been... It's after he got tagged. So... Let's find out. Hang on. Yeah, I know it's when he started, but when did he write that? So I know he's serving his 190 years. Oh, let's just... That's okay. We can work with it. We can work with it. Oh, look! A neo-Nazi with 88 tattooed on the back of his fucking head. The 19-year-old was doing the Hitler salute. After several tips about the SS tattoo on the back of the head, the State Office for the Protection of the Constitution became active. Oh, he doesn't believe the 88 thing, and he follows Crooked Nose Media. Who would have guessed? Who would have fucking guessed? Who would have fucking guessed? Bye, fascist. Bye, racist garbage. I hope all your loved ones kick you in the dick over and over again until you stop being a racist cunt. Of course he did, Rev. You're a garbage human being. Nobody will ever love you. Bye. Good riddance. Hey guys, the Nazi's not gonna hang out, everyone. Darn. Oh, I'm broken-hearted about it. Wait, really? Duly noted. Oh, Rev. Good to see Low Tech putting his head in the sand and calling it calling it happiness, the usual mode for these folks. Yeah, right. Come on, guys, stop bullying the poor Nazi. Yeah, well. Oh, is this person's fucking... Wait, is this person's Twitter? They consider themselves a national socialist. Okay. They literally call it hashtag 1488 national socialist. Yeah. Is there like a tally on this? Like channel data on how often 88 is confirmed to be the dog whistle? Just give me a name. Yeah. I'm sorry. I can give you the opposite. One time it's been proven not to be. One. I'm not kidding you. Like this is a firm number. Crimson had 88 in her name and had no idea, none whatsoever, what the fucking 88 was about. Just happenstance, birth year, that sort of thing. Yes, Duck, that is correct. And so you'll notice Crimson doesn't have that in their name anymore. It was 8 Crimson 8, so you know. Yeah. So, like, one time. AJ had the HH. Yes. AJ had... So, okay. So, if it's 88, it's one time. If it's HH, it's one time. Either way, the amount of people who we can say honestly didn't know what the fuck they were doing... 2. Out of all of them. It's such a rate. Cupcake. That's AJ in chat. AJ Young Comic. That's Impossible Politics who had the HH. AJ knew he was getting dragged into that one. Yeah, it's happened twice. It's happened twice. So, generally speaking, if somebody comes through and starts dropping 88s, it's fairly safe to assume that this person is, well, a fucking Nazi. Yeah, a fucking Nazi. I also think Idric rolled into 27's chat with 88 in their old name. They found out and changed it that night. Oh. So Radhom, was it the gaming sport, the esports thing? Was it a reference to the esports? Because I know there's an NRG esports company, and I'm guessing, like, it's that. Yeah, exactly, Ian. Level, Texas, New Mexico border. Missouri, Ohio, Michigan. There's a few places. Oh, okay. NRG is actually a fucking energy company too. All right. I wouldn't, dude, rad. I wouldn't even see it. I'd see the NRG and I'd just be like, what's up, Flo? It probably wouldn't even click for me. Chat would be all over it. Cupcake would probably be heading at them like a fucking shark that smelled blood in the water. But me, I'd probably be perfectly oblivious to it. Texas, New Mexico border? No, we're building a wall, Kai. Keep the Texans out. Fucking... And let me guess, Mexico's gonna pay for it. Mexico's gonna pay for the wall between Texas and New Mexico. Well, y'all are already getting the Mexican train. No, I disagree. I disagree. You've got a whole host of fucking shelter progressives that would be like, yeah, fucking healthcare, fucking rights for all, fuck all that shit. And they would not catch those dog whistles. So they were just brought up right. Yeah, I disagree. Ion, they can't stop thinking they're clever when they have their hate boner hanging out. Well, in a roundabout way, they're doing business with us now, the train and stuff, since Abbott shut the border down. Yeah, I know, right? Mexico's paying for that fucking border wall between New Mexico and Texas. Oh, God. Oh. Fuck are you on about? Who are you talking to? Minimum of 6 factions to start with level. Maybe less, maybe more as time goes on. Maybe more than less, maybe less than more. Don't know. But, later, Rad. Rev. Same out here. You don't want to fuck around in the desert. That's for goddamn sure. Plus, they were raised on meme humor, which is referencing someone else's jokes as public. We're happy to trade with our neighbors and grow both our economies and not be little bitches about people having their paperwork in order. You know what? Yeah, that's fucking 4 hours, right? Fuck it. I've done what I want to do. I need to do some... I don't know if I'm going to try some core work or I want to just do a week of weights. Quick opinions. Anybody? Do I do some more core... Do I do some core work today and switch it up, or do I just keep pushing weights all week? Should I just... I'm throwing this out there. Anybody? Anybody want any opinions in on this one? Also, we're going to raid over to Squiddy. What's up, Rex? Sorry, we're just fucking raiding out. Core work is always based. Weights? Says Caboose. Red says weights. Math is already plural. I love that fucking name. Thanks for the follow. Get that good pump, man. Yeah, I just, you know, core work, man. I'm addicted to it. Core work. Maybe I'll do weights and then core work. I always do core work and then weights, and it always fucks up my neck and back. So maybe I'll do weights, then some core work, and we'll see where we go. I love this community for checking me on the HH thing. That's why I hang out, learn here, made all these friends. Good on AJ. Rex is saying weights as well. Looks like I'm going to do some weights. Then I'll see how I feel about core work afterwards. Either way, I'm going to be in VC for a little bit, but I may take off to do some lifting. Either way, we're going to raid over to Squiddy. Take care, everyone. See you tomorrow for Night Show. Bye.